Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark Terrell. Service, TV service, rescheduled Thursday. That's because I don't care. Uh, so nothing but bullshit. Get rid of all that. Hey, Virgo. I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? How's things? It's been raining like all day here. So annoying. It's still raining, and there's more coming. And it's supposed to rain like tomorrow, Monday. So yeah, it's been one of those days. You got sprinkles, yeah. We got a good bit of rain. It's a lot. Me and my nephew, we went to go get dinner about an hour ago. We went to a drive-through place. It's like McDonald's, but it's not. It's like our McDonald's. It's called Pinky's, and we were like the first one in the drive-through because it was pouring. Not a lot of people are gonna do it, but we were like, "Fuck this! Let's go get something to eat." So we went to the drive-through and it was fun. We didn't get wet. We're good. So yeah, I stayed home all day and watched TV, sports, watched all my teams, all that shit. All my teams won. I'm happy. And now I have nothing to watch, nothing to do. So I was like, let me come live early and get in my damn bed early. So it's not even 10 o'clock here, so that's good. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? I can still hear the rain coming down. Yeah. So, oh no, you're sick with the cold. That sucks. That's no good. Take a nice Epsom salt bath. Drink some orange juice. Take some meds. It's the best thing you can do. I had a nice Epsom salt bath this morning. As soon as I got up, I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm getting a bath. Took a nice Epsom salt bath and good to go. And my sister got me some, her job sells like body wash, and they had like a big sale. Here in Bermuda, we have like a Friday the 13th sale where it's 13% off of everything store wide. And some things were like you buy 13 and you get 13, or you have $13 off or some bullshit. She got me this she got three big body wash things for $13, and she gave me one, and it's like a lavender body wash. So I used it today. I really don't use body wash. I use soap, bar soap. So I used the body wash today after my bath, and it smells pretty good. It smells lavenderish, obviously. Yeah, it was good. I felt good all day. Smelled good. So I tried it for the first time. I'm not really a body wash person. I like soap and bar soap. So she was like, just take it and try it. I'm like, all right. So I like the smell of it. It's nice. Then her and I went shopping today at this like, you know how you guys have like Walmart, shit like that. Like our Walmart's called Price Right. It's like this big ass fucking place like Walmart. And we went there and spent a lot of money on everything that we needed. They actually had everything we needed, which is a miracle. And the total came out to 444.11. When the woman said 444.11, I started dying laughing. I said, fuck, all that shit we got? It was like over $400. I'm like, fuck, that's a pretty good price. I thought it was going to be more than that. But we did like our big shop. Got it over and done with. And of all numbers, it said 444.11. That was the total. And we just laughed and was like, look at that. What's the odds of that happening? So it was pretty funny. Hey, Barb, how you doing, sweetheart? So we got loads of stuff. We got so much shit. Oh my God. Food. All the things were on like sale. We got so much shit. It was good. Good and strong. Good to hear. Me too. I'm here. Just telling everybody about my date. It's pouring rain here. Just feels the energy feels so much better now too. Everything just feels different. No more retrograde, no more aggravation. I'm just patiently waiting for things to happen. I got some good news today too about my inheritance. The jackass that we were waiting for to sign the papers, he told his sister to tell the other brother that talks to us. His wife called my sister today and said that he finally signed the papers. And I'm like, took you fucking long enough, you idiot. So that was the good news I got today. So hopefully I'll get it next month or the end of this month, maybe. I don't know. We've been waiting so long for this jackass to sign the papers, and he still ain't signed it. So he finally signed it and finally sent it. And I did some cards on it too. in the beginning of the month, 2 weeks ago, I did will he do it, and I got positive things. I got yes. So the cards are right, spirit was right. When I ask about somebody else, they'll tell me, but I can't ask about myself. Well, I can, but I will probably won't get an answer. It probably works every now and then, but yeah. But yeah, the lady that's dealing with it, my cousin, she says she's gonna call us on Monday or Tuesday to let us know what the lawyer said. So we'll see. Hopefully, I get it this month or next month. That'll be nice. Once I get it, we'll celebrate. Once I get it, I'm gonna buy my damn van, and I need to go on vacation. Get the fuck out of here. I need to go on vacation all by myself. I don't want nobody around me. I just want to go away all by myself. I need to go relax and get away from everybody. Just leave me alone for like a couple days. Everybody's gonna miss me for 5 days, but that's their problem, not mine. I miss my dog, but and my nephews and my sister and my mom and dad, but I'm only gonna go for like 5 days. I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm not getting that far. Hell no. That's too far for me. The less traveling I do, the better, because I don't really like plane rides, and my body's a lot worse than it is back in the day. When I was young, I traveled all over the damn place, but I don't fear plane rides. I just my body doesn't adapt to it very well. Even when I come home, I'm like, like fuck, I gotta sleep, I gotta adapt, I gotta get. It's like it's fucked up. I don't know why, but it just rubs me the wrong way. I'm gonna go here to Boston. It's only like 2 hours. You know, here to Seattle is a lot of travel. You're like that's like far away from here. My sister went to Seattle last year. I can't remember where they went. They went to Seattle and they went somewhere. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, they went last year and they said it was fucking forever. I think you got to go here to Atlanta, and that's 3 hours. And then Atlanta to Seattle is like another like 4 hours or some shit like that. Or it's 5 or 6. I can't remember. I can't remember. No, it's not that long. Seattle's in Washington, right? No. Is it? Seattle, Washington? I can't remember. I've been to Washington. I've been to Baltimore. I went there like 10 years ago with my friend. Yeah, she liked it there. She said Seattle was very clean. Yeah, Washington, yeah. I've been to Baltimore. That was nice. I like shopping in Baltimore. It was nice. My sister said Seattle was very clean. She liked it there, and she said she stayed in this really nice hotel, and she went to this big ass mall. She said she enjoyed it. I think her and the kids went. They went Seattle, and then they went somewhere else. I can't remember where the hell they went now. Shit. But they went to Seattle for like a couple days. And then they traveled to somewhere else. I can't remember now. But anyway, yeah. She said she really liked it there and she wouldn't mind going back. Oh, that's nice. The longest traveling I ever done was from here to England and England to Germany. And that was like a lot of bullshit. From here to England is 6.5, 7 hours almost. And then I waited at the airport for like an hour or two thing, I think, and then it's another 3 hours to go to Germany. And I went there and I stayed in Germany for 10 days. And I had to adapt. I couldn't sleep. Well, neither of us, because you're like 5 hours ahead. So it's like when I got there, it was already the next day, and then like it fucked you all up because you're there first thing in the morning, and meanwhile back home it's still you still be in your bed. So when I got to Germany, I had a great time. Took me a couple days to adapt, and it was beautiful. I loved it. It was one of the best trips of my life. I went out there to a DJ with my friends. So I went there, and then on the way back, we stayed in England for like a day in London, and then we came back. And by when I came back, I had to like it took me like at least a week to get back to normal. Hey, Marcia, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? Like it took a while for my body to adapt to the sleeping, the time zone. It's like, I don't want to do this shit no more. But I did that a long time ago. I think it was like 2009 that I went. So, but like here to Boston, here to Canada, like here to like New York, it's like only like 2 hours travel, 2 3 hours. So when I take connecting flights, it's even worse. It's like fuck, I gotta go on another plane. This shit. And I haven't been away in almost 4 years now because I just don't feel like going. Every time I say I'm good, I'm just like changing my mind. I'm like, nah, I'm doing good. You're hanging in there. That's good. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. I'm doing all right. I'm here talking about daily life shit. But I definitely need to get away. I'm waiting for basketball season to start next month. Next month, all the basketball games start. I want to go away and see a couple games. I don't need to shop anyway because I got too much shit anyway. So I just want to go watch some games, see some of my friends that I haven't seen in a long time. And that's it, pretty much. Just chill. I just need a break, that's all. I just need to get away from everybody. Here in Bermuda, I need to get away from everybody just for a couple of days. Like, leave me alone type of vibe. I'm going to go on a leave me alone tour. Now that my sister's divorce is over, she has the house and the boys are all good, everybody's fine. I'm gonna pick like a week where I can go and just like they can be okay without me for a couple of days. So that way they can be here with the dog as well. So yeah, I gotta plan it right. I don't know when I'm gonna go, but I'll go soon enough. I just need to get my inheritance sorted out now. Get my new van, all that type of shit. I need to do a few more things and then I'll go on a vacation. And I'll be happy. I don't like to go on vacation unless I have my whole life sorted out first with the things that I really need. A vacation is something I want, but I don't need it. I don't need to go away and spend thousands of dollars on bullshit. Because one thing, the hotels are ridiculous. Even in Boston, of all places, it's like the average night is $400 a night. And it's like you go away for 5 nights, that's 2 grand. Like I don't even, I'm not making 2 grand a week. Who the fuck you think this is? Like I'm like, hell no. We all drive on the left. Even we drive on the left and our steering wheel is on the right. It's not like you guys. You guys are opposite. Yeah, here in Bermuda we have left hand and drive and right hand cars like drive, but my car is right hand, right steering's on the right, and we drive on the left. So it can be very difficult for people to like from away to. A lot of tourists have done that. See, now we have rent a cars here. like these little small electric rental cars. It's the first time like Bermuda's ever had it. It was last year into this year. It's been here for like a year now. I see a lot of tourists driving this small rental car, electric rental cars. So it's pretty cool. I'm glad they're on there. See, we haven't had no tourist deaths since those little cars have been here, which is great. Because a lot of tourists used to die on those mopeds and those bikes because they didn't know what they were doing, or they go on the opposite side of the road, or they'll crash into something. Now with the little rental cars, it's better. So I'm happy Bermuda got that. They should have got it a long time ago. But electric vehicles are just like a thing now, you know. So I'm glad. I'm glad the tourists have an option of getting a rent a car. But you can't rent like no vehicle. You can rent like a little small electric car. I can't remember. Oh man, I can't remember. I can't remember. What was I gonna say? Shit. Anyway, I don't know what the heck I was gonna say, but anyway, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, you can't rent like vehicles. You can just rent the small electric cars. I can't remember what they're called. That's what I wanted to check what they were called. Yeah, what the heck are they called? It's actually called Bermuda Rental Car Limited, and it's like a real small electric car. Even Bermudians can rent it. Like if they don't have transportation, they can rent it. But they got some cool rentals. They got like three or four different types. It's pretty cool. I like it. I never driven one, but my friend drove one up here one time. It was fun. Yeah, it's not a smart card. It's a different word. I can't remember what they. It's like oh, a Twizy. That's what it's called, a Twizy. It's an electrical car called a Twizy or some shit like that. Yeah, here it is. How much does a Twizy cost? It's $100 a day plus $40 fee for rental period. So for a Twizy rental is $100 a day. It's like a real small electric car. It takes two people. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. What the fuck are you doing in there? It looks like that's what it looks like. It's a two-seater car, like it's a Twizy. It's an electrical car. Yeah. But they got some really nice ones. Like they got some side by side ones. They got a lot of different ones now. Um, they got like some weird ass ones too. Um, show you the one that I like. There's like some really cool ones. A lot of people talk shit about them, though. But I don't care. I've never rented one, to be honest. But, so I can't talk shit about something I didn't rent. But yeah, this is the one I like. I like this cool one right here. See, look. It's like it's a mini car. It's electric, and like it's a side by side one. Those are the best ones to me. They're safer too, to me. I like this one. This is my favorite one. If I were to rent one, I'd rent one of these. You know? And you got like this one. So small one. One person in the back and one person in the front. There's a few of them, but I've never rented one, but my friend did. He says it's nice. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll stick to my car, thanks. So yeah, that's what they have. Does it have an 8-hole on the button so you can put your feet? I don't know. I never really seen it. I'm gonna have to check next time. I've never even sat in one. My nephew did. He went in one time, but he says it's not that comfortable because he's tall, right? So he says he didn't like. He went in the back too. But a few people have said good things, and some people are like, "Yeah, these things are pieces of shit." Blah blah blah, whatever. So I would love to rent one day and just, go around rallying it and shit. But I would like to. I would get one and put my nephew in it. Yeah, there you go, Miss Bikini. Get an Epsom salt bath, you'll be good to go. It'll re-energize you. Be good for you. It'll be good. I can still hear it raining outside. All right, I'll give you guys a message if you want. I got all sorts of cards here. Actually, what is this? All right, Virgo. Sure, Martian. All right. Cool. All right, Virgo, this is your card, the Dragon. Wisdom, spirituality, abundance. You are being guided to tap into your inner wisdom and find the higher purpose. You have a unique gift to present to the world. The time has come to showcase yourself and your abilities. Be strong and courageous through your transition. That's a good card to get because we're in the dragon year. Yours truly is a dragon. All right. Marcia. Let's see what we got for you. Marcia, you got the polar bear. Brave, resourceful, enduring. You are being guided to ignite your spark for life and triumphantly move forward towards your heart's desires. You possess the emotional and physical strength to navigate any landscape with grace and conviction. All right, Ms. Bikini. You're welcome. All right. Ms. Bikini, you have the tiger. Courageous, dynamic, inner strength. You are being guided to beginning new journey, one that is exciting and purpose driven. You have everything you need to confront adversity and turn it into an opportunity. Fiercely pursue what you desire. You are an amazing life source with limitless power and potential. So you got to find that inner strength to make things happen. All right, Miss Barbie, you are next. You're welcome. All right, Barbie. You got the hummingbird. Yeah, sure, Marcy. You got the hummingbird, Barb, and it says confidence, motion, adventure. You are being guided to be grateful of the many relationships within your life, including the one you have with yourself. You possess the power to attract positive change in your life, expand and stretch yourself in new ways. Love yourself unconditionally, and the world will do the same. I always tell everybody we don't have hummingbirds here. We just have annoying fucking birds. There you go, Barbie. Let me see what I get. I got the bee. I see bees every day in the pool, aggravating the shit out of me. All right, creativity, cooperation, and productivity. You are being guided to change something in your life. Become inspired, follow your heart, and creatively build your future with today's decisions. You have no limitations, and there are no boundaries to your compatibilities. Any assistance you need, we will always be found. Amen to that. That's something I believe every day, that whenever I need spirit or I need anybody's help, they will be able to give it to me. Because I don't really ask for it anyway. So when I do ask, I always pretty much get it. Because I'm a nice boy like that. Oh, cool. You have a hummingbird there that stuffs by your plant. Cool. I like that. You're welcome, Barbie, anytime, sweetheart. I think it was, is it you, Miss Bikini, that says you have hummingbirds around? Can't remember. I think it was you, Miss Bikini. You said you have hummingbirds and stuff around. Can't remember who it was. I think it was you. Not sure. Somebody was telling me about a hummingbird, and I was like, yeah, we don't have those here. Oh, right. Yeah, it was you. Yeah. I know I remembered, right? Yeah. I wish we had them here, but we don't. Oh wow, they eat like that? Shit, that's crazy. Yeah, it is nuts. When I went to Canada one time, my uncle Manuel, he passed away last month. He used to have hummingbirds around his tree, and he used to like have the thing there to feed him and stuff. That's the first time I ever saw a hummingbird was in Canada. I can't remember seeing any other hummingbirds in my life, to be honest. But my uncle, he had them around his tree, and he was feeding them and stuff. Like he fed, like had the little thing there. That's the only time I remember. Yeah, I hear a lot of people talk about it though. A lot of people say things about it. What's this? Okay, that was some bullshit. Junk mail shit. All right, Marcia, I got your donation. Thanks. All right, let me see. All right, let me check. No, I don't see no problem. No. Work, you couldn't prove the shift, and I tried to do it the right way and not call it in. All right, no problem, Barbie. It's good seeing you, sweetheart. I'm glad you're okay. Yes, get your beauty sleep. But Marcia, I don't get nothing bad here. Um, like the only thing that I see is like you're not gonna get paid for that day or something like that. I guess that's normal. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Well, I don't know how it works, but I mean, it might not even be that, but it could be. But I'm not getting anything bad. If you're dealing with a man, if a man is your boss and you're dealing with a man, he's gonna be understandable because he knows you don't do it like all the time or something, or you have a bad habit of doing it. I don't see anything bad, I see the man being cool about it. Like I think he's a compassionate person, so he knows when people have problems, it's just life, you know. Right. So yeah, the only thing I get is you're not getting paid for it, which is you already know, and that's normal anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see the person's gonna be okay about it and nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I think it's just fear on your end. Like you might fear something's gonna happen, but nothing's gonna happen. I got all positive cards, to be honest. The only thing I got is you're not gonna get paid for that day. That's all. Yeah. Yeah. he said I'll put it down as a no-show. Yeah. So I don't know if you're gonna get paid for it, or you might get paid for it, but it might be less or whatever the case may be. But then again, I don't know. Like it's a positive situation, and it's a positive outcome. You're not going to get penalized, or you're not going to get like treated differently. At the end of the day, we're all entitled to like sick days and situations that happen. It's life. We have emergencies. We have things to deal with. You know, I don't really get nothing bad here, and I also get that the man you're dealing with, he's cool about it. Like he's a bit timid, or he's a bit like like he's got to figure out what ideas he has or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like I said, you're a good employee. You've been there for years. So they're not really like, it's not like you do it every day or something, or you have a problem or something like that. So that's why I got positive cards, because if you were like a pain in the ass, then obviously it'll be a problem. But I'm sure you're not. So I think this person means well. They're compassionate, they're kind, and they'll be fine, and they're like okay with it. And as far as like getting paid for that day, it's still up in the air. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that's the only situation I get. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't see anything bad, you know. But like I get something to do with the payment of that day. Like it might be like a situation where you end up, yeah, you might get the money, you might not, or they might deal with some other way or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't see a problem at all, to be honest. I don't get anything bad. Even the money thing is not even bad. It's just like you might be upset that you lost a day. That's the only, that could be that as well. Like you just not feeling, you might just be upset that, I don't think you're mad, but I think you're upset, like, that you lost that day, lost that money. So that's what it could be. So yeah, you said yes, I am. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Marcia. No problem. I would tell you if it was bad, but I don't get anything bad, to be honest. I get all positive. Even the guy's positive. So yeah, you said he's a nice kid. So yeah, I don't see a problem. It's because you're liked. See, it's because you're a good person. When you're a good person, people, your bosses tend to be okay with it. Things happen, emergencies happen. This life. So yeah, looks like you'll be just fine, which is good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're gonna be okay. You put up enough shit already, so I'm glad you're gonna be all right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. Oh, they're selling your building. Oh, great. So, are you able to stay there, or like, or you're gonna move? You got a last minute notice. How wonderful of them. So they're like pretty much gonna like sell it and renovate it or whatever. Oh, you're hoping to stay. Well, that's good. So like it's gonna be like a new ownership, but you still have a chance to stay there, is what you're saying. Oh, you don't know. I'll check for you real quick. Things like that change, so I'll just check, see what the type of outcome it is. Hmm? It's saying right now that it depends on the owner. If the owner's a man, then it's saying it depends on him whether or not he wants to keep the same people in there or like, yeah, it says it depends on him. It's not really up to you. So if he comes knocking on your door and says, "Would you like to stay here?" and you say yes, he's going to be like, "Okay, well, this is going to be your new rent, and it's up to you to decide what you want to do." But like, I'm getting like an inconsistency with this whole thing and like changes, so it's not giving me like a concrete answer. But in the end, I get 4 ones, and that's a home card. So whatever happens, you're going to be fine. So either way, it's telling me if you move, you're going to be disappointed, but if you go somewhere else, you'll be fine. Yeah. Well, apparently there's a lot of Indian people in Canada. It's all over like the news. Even that guy, that YouTuber guy, Aiden, I don't know, I can't remember his name. He was like, "Why is there so many Indian people in Canada? Please tell me why." I was like, "Tell you why? I got your answer. It's your government. Your government bring them in. The fuck you think? That's how people from other countries get into yours. The government allows it. So you have to blame your government. You know, that's it. Simple as that." Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard he's a bad person. He's not very good. Not very good at running a country. But that's the way. Like, it's gonna get to a point where I've been discussing this a lot, and I'm trying not to talk politics, but it's only a few people in here anyway. Nobody really worries about me like that, so I can say what the fuck I like. I'm glad that Epsom salt helped Miss Bikini. It definitely helped me today. But I've been telling this people this for years that they want us to vote for them, then they get in and they fuck our country up. So if I don't vote for you, then you people can't blame me for voting for your dumb ass. And you ain't gonna fuck my life up. Because like I tell people all the time, I'm gonna pay my bills, I'm gonna stay out of trouble, I'm gonna live where I live, and whatever changes I have to change, I'll change with the times. If it's really bad, then I'm getting the fuck out of where I gotta go. Change is inevitable. It's gonna happen. But I've heard a lot of bad shit lately about Canada, America, and those are two powerful countries that are going down the drain due to their lack of government assistance. And I'm going to say it right now, and a lot of people don't like what I say, but if Donald Trump doesn't get back into presidency, if he's not the next president again, this world's fucked. Not America, the world is fucked. Because when you don't have a good America, you don't have a good world. And that's the facts. And last I checked, when he was in power, he made everything better because he actually gives a fuck and he doesn't need America's money. He's a billionaire. And a lot of people don't even remember that he doesn't even get paid to be the president. He didn't want the money. He didn't take those checks. He even proved it. To be the president, you make 450K a year. And he didn't even need it. He just wanted to help everybody. Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is he's the best candidate, whether people like it or not. That's my opinion, obviously, but if you look at it, nobody's really 100%. You know, everybody's got flaws. You know, nobody's perfect. Donald Trump is not perfect, but he knows how to run a country. And Kamala Harris and Joe Biden fucked America up in the last 3.5 years. I didn't see no change. I saw it get worse. And everybody in America that are my friends are telling me that, Mark, it's worse. You don't even want to come here. My friend in Boston, my long-term friend in Boston, told me that Boston is so shitty right now that she doesn't even want to go outside. And she says it's all because of this fucking shit government. And I say, yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to go there. But back in 2016, right up until COVID, it was perfectly fine. It was nice. It's not perfect, but it was better than it was now. But people just make excuses, you know? Well, apparently that shit's true. There's actually proof of it. But people are denying it because they don't want to look bad. See, the thing is, Marcia, is he says a lot of shit, but people actually think that he's lying. It's actually true. It's actually been proven because a guy went to the homes of the people, and you can see like the people there, and there's a picture of like the guy with like the duck, and there's a woman that had yeah, but people say it isn't, and people say it is, and they went to this. See, that's the thing. The media is not going to tell you the truth because they don't want to make Donald Trump look good. They're not going to admit that shit. They're never going to admit the truth. The truth is, yeah, the cat actually is true too. I haven't seen no dog shit, but the cat is actually true because there's a video of like these cops where this lady, it shows the cat and everything. And there's like a big write-up about all the Haitians and all that. Because that's what they do back home. People think this shit's a joke. He's being serious, you know? Yeah. You go check it out. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. There's a guy there. He says everything. Yeah, it's sad because I hate hearing that because I love animals. I could never, if somebody ever did that to my dog or my cat or my duck, I'll fucking beat the shit out of them. Give a fuck, you know? Come around my hood, you getting slapped. But apparently that's what happened. They sent 20,000 Haitian migrants to Springfield, Ohio, right? I checked out all this information. But see, the media is the only ones denying it. Even the mayor of Springfield said it's bullshit. Of course she's going to say it's bullshit because the people that are in power are never going to tell you the truth. When has the government told you the truth? But when there was a guy, right? There's a guy that he was a football guy, right? He came on the video is viral. There's a black guy, right? He has a red hat and he's like Ohio State, whatever football team, right? He was so mad that he had a mic. He was on the microphone on a podium and he says, "What the fuck is going on here?" Right? He goes, these fucking people, all right, these immigrants are coming here to Ohio, to Springfield, and these guys are literally going into the pond and chopping the heads off of ducks and taking them home to eat them. A guy said this. He's from there and he saw it with his own eyes. And he says that everybody is denying it. Like, because they don't want to look bad. You know? They don't want to say, yeah, it's true. Because if they say it's true, then Donald Trump gets a one-up. See, a lot of people think that the media is making Donald Trump look like he's delusional. And it's not just Donald Trump, it's everything. Exactly. I don't watch the news no more because it's all lies. Even Bermuda News, I'm talking about the states and everything, but in Bermuda it's the same shit, and they get caught out. Well, I know you don't like Donald Trump. A lot of people don't, but I do. I like him. I think he's the best thing that's gonna happen, and I know he proves it. And there's so many people that love him. Why? If you see the video where when he went to the 9/11 like thing, right? They showed a video, and it's no bullshit because it's the same place. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden walk in, and the crowd's just like, look, the people at the table just looking at him. They didn't even speak to him. Then next thing you know, Donald Trump comes in, and everybody's like, yeah, yeah, and all that shit. Like, and I'm like, and this is in Philadelphia. And I'm like, see, that just shows you right there. Like, these people are tired of this shit. And just like he said, you've been in office for 3.5 years. What the fuck have you done? You destroyed this country. You bring in all these illegal immigrants. The border's fucking open. And it's proof. It's sure everything's proven. But the media is being paid by the government not to show that. So that way they can stay in and keep corrupting the world and all that shit. Because those people are crazy. That's why I love social media, because the people on social media are showing the truth, and the news is lying. The news is lying, and social media is showing the truth. There's pure people on there showing the truth. Yeah, I'm just telling you what I saw. That's all. You know? Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're not asking her any questions. I saw the debate too. It was a disgrace. Yeah, Marcy, I'm not gonna like kick you out of my room because you don't like him. I don't care. You say what you want. That's cool. Oh, there you go, Ashrani. That's you know. Of course she's gonna win. The Democratic Party doesn't want the Republicans to win. And there was people that pretty much said, we can all debate and talk on here. It's cool. I'm not gonna I'm not the type of person to be like defending anybody. I know it's a lot of bullshit anyway, and nobody's perfect. And I'm not saying Donald Trump's perfect, but I honestly feel he's a better choice than Kamala Harris, because she don't know her ass from a hole in the ground. What the fuck is she gonna do? And she's been lying like crazy, you know? And who the fuck gets Megan the Stallion to come to your fucking rallies, shaking her ass for what? Nobody cares about that hoe, you know? Like, she's doing dumb shit that don't make no sense, and she ain't answering no questions. She dodges the media. So a leader always talks to the people. I ain't seen her do nothing yet. Like, she's a joke. That's my opinion. I'm not in America, so I'm just telling you what I see and what I believe. And you can say whatever you want. Everybody's got a freedom to talk. It's cool. I don't like my government either. But I can see by what people say, like, how bad it is. I would not want to be living in the States or Canada right now, because it's a battlefield out there. It's really bad. Those two countries are countries that shouldn't be going through this. But unfortunately it is, because the younger generation has no clue. See, the younger generation thinks that, oh yeah, these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We wanna like live in bullshit times. It's sad. It really is sad, because the younger generation don't know nothing. Yeah, and there's gonna be some people that tell you, Marcia, that Pierre's not nobody and Justin Trudeau is the greatest thing since sliced bread. and you're gonna get mad because you know it's not true. See? So like it's just like here in Bermuda. I don't like I don't vote. I'll never vote for the government that's in now because they're a bunch of jokes. They ain't done nothing. And when people say you ain't done nothing, when you got to go to the grocery store and you're overpaying, you got to go to the insurance and you're overpaying, and you can't live properly, and the seniors, like when your country can't take care of the people that are there, that was born and raised there, it's sad. And that's the biggest problem in America and Canada is they don't take care of the people that were born there. They don't take care of their own citizens. They rather bring in people that are going to work more, spend more, and do more. Because what happens is the locals get fed up because they're not getting what they want. So they bring in all these immigrants. And what I'm saying is absolutely true, whether you believe it or not. Because I've lived in this world for 47 years. I know how it works. And it works. The same thing happens in Bermuda. The locals here get fed up because they're not getting their rights met. So they say, okay, well, fuck you. We're going to bring in some immigrants that they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They're not making nowhere near as much as you. So when they come here, it's going to be paradise for them. It's going to be heaven because they're making money they've never seen. They're going to be working every day. They're going to have a place to live. They're going to have a car to fucking drive. And they don't care about the prices because to them, they're making money and they're living the same shit life they live where they came from. So they don't care. They just want somewhere better to live and better money. And those mofos will work day and night. And that's the truth right there. Because most locals are mad. They're like, yeah, you want to be mad at us? We'll go get some other people to take your job and fuck you. And guess what? Their paycheck doesn't get fucked with. They're still living a posh, lavish life. And they don't care about me and you. They want us to die. When we die, they're like, yeah, fuck, good riddance, asshole. You were one of those people that didn't care. And that's how the world is run, whether you like it or not. You can fucking debate me on that all you want. You can be wrong. Because that's exactly how it works in Bermuda, Canada, America, and every place in this fucking world. And that's why the government does it. They get you back for not doing what because you're pretty much a slave to the system. And that's the truth. It's life. And that's the way it is. Whether you fucking like it or not, that's the truth. And I've been saying that every day for years. And nobody believes me. No, you're wrong, man. Okay, you'll see. And people in Bermuda are pissed because the government in Bermuda have bring in, like, I'll be straight up. In Bermuda, it's like 65 black and then 35% is Portuguese, white, and like different races, right? But it's majority black here, right? So the black people are pissed because black Jamaicans are coming here from Jamaica and Barbados and those Caribbean countries. They're coming here, and from Brazil. They're coming here and taking Bermuda's work. So the government's fucked up. They're bringing all these people here to work Bermudians' jobs, and the Bermudians ain't got no jobs. So they're like, what the fuck are you doing? I thought you was for the people. I thought it's people first, Bermuda first. That's what your slogan is. So what the fuck happened? Why you got all these fucking Jamaicans here? And the black people in Bermuda don't like those Jamaicans, even though they're black. They don't give a fuck. Or because they look like them don't mean they like them. You see what I'm saying? So it's not even about like race and shit like that in the same car. They don't want those people here because they're taking their jobs. And see, Jamaicans come from their dollar is trash compared to ours. So when they come here, they're like, yeah, man, this is a fucking life. All I got to do is work every fucking day. I have my apartment. I'll do what I got to do. Fuck these Bermudians. I'm working. Same thing with the Portuguese race. They can't stand the Portuguese people, the Philippines, oh my God. People from the Philippines are coming here. and they're just taking them and giving them regular money, $20 an hour, and they're like, yeah, shit, there's more money than I make. I'll do whatever you want. Work all fucking night and all day, sure. Long as they got money to pay their rent, they ain't going back to the Philippines or Jamaica or anywhere because they live a better life here. And that's what the government does. If the locals rebel and the locals say, look, you need to give me more money. I need my taxes dealt with. I need my pension. I'm this, I need that. The government's like, fuck you, we're not giving you shit. So now we're going to bring in immigrants that ain't going to complain. We're going to give them status. We're going to give them everything they need and fuck you. And that's exactly what happened in Springfield, Ohio. This guy told this YouTuber, right? Because if the news goes there, they're not going to put it on. That's why you don't see it on the news. But a guy that was a YouTuber, he went to Springfield, Ohio, and you could see all the Haitians there in the neighborhood renting those places. And the white guy from Springfield, Ohio said these fuckers are trying to that my neighbor's dog went missing, my other neighbor's cat went missing. These guys are bringing home dead ducks from the pond and eating them. He was saying all that shit. And that video didn't get taken down. But see, the government and the mayor are denying it because they're the ones who bring those people there. You see what I'm saying? So people laugh when Trump exposes them. But it's all over YouTube. It's all over TikTok. It's all true. And people are saying, yes, this is true. There was a lady crying on her porch saying, what the fuck happened to Springfield? This place is being taken over by all these people. I don't even want to be here anymore. There's one guy, he's selling his house to the Haitians, right? Because they're allowed to buy him, apparently. He's selling it and he's leaving because he don't want to be there no more. And it's all on YouTube. It's all real shit. But see, people are like living in denial. Go right ahead. People live in denial every day. The truth comes out. See, social media catches everything. But the news, a reporter from CNN ain't going to go to Springfield and prove that Donald Trump's telling the truth, because then he's going to prove and he's going to make everybody fear and get scared. See, what you don't know ain't going to hurt you. I know, yeah, but see, it's fun. It's funny, but it's not funny. Like, it's funny, but not funny. Like, it's funny because they think he's bullshitting, but it's actually happening. It's actually happening. And if you think that shit just started, you're wrong. That shit's been happening forever. Why do you think they have missing dogs and missing cats on the fucking telephone pole? Have you seen my cat and it just miraculously disappeared? Man, people eat them fucking things, man. You think it's a joke. They do. Or they'll just kill it and sacrifice it. That's what they do. Like, where the fuck are you people living in the world? That shit happens every day. There's sick people out there. Like, there's no nice people no more. You're looking at a nice person, but you ain't got to worry about me fucking around with your cats or your dogs. I love animals. I would never do that. But there's people doing it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's Ronnie. Yeah, I agree. But a lot of people find it hard. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? I didn't even see you come in there. Hope you're doing good. But this is all things that people don't want to admit. See, that's why I don't like talking about it too much. Because I've lost friends on here because like people know like what I'm saying is true and they don't like it. And back in 2016, I had a big argument. Back in 2019, when I was on here, I had big arguments about politics and government, and people were in here like going against, like saying that I'm wrong. And then a couple years later, they was like, yeah, I can't even face Mark now because he was right. Fucking told you so. I told you. Joe Biden is an idiot, and so is Kamala Harris. There's people, if you can't see that, then fucking something wrong with you. Like they ain't done, they make everything. The reason why everybody has inflation is because of them. They're the reason. The reason every country has it is because of them. You know? They're the reason why when America's fucked up, the whole world's fucked up. If people don't understand that by now, then you haven't been living in this world. When America's good, the world's good. I don't know how people don't understand that. That's how much power America has. If you don't believe it, then hey, well, that's my opinion. I feel sorry for you if you don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump. I like him. He ain't done nothing wrong to me. I've seen a lot of good things, more good than bad. So I don't trust, you know, anybody but him because he actually loves America. You can see it. You know, he took that bullet. He could have retired. He could have been like, "Yeah, fuck this shit. I got shot. I ain't dying for this country." That mofo got right back up, and he was like, "Yeah, fight, fight, fuck you people." Like, you know, I don't care. I put some bulletproof glass around. I'm still coming out here. I'm gonna fight for my country. You know what I'm saying? He's a billionaire. He ain't even gotta do that shit. That's why I respect him because he could be playing golf every day, hanging out with his family. He don't need him. He don't need that shit. But for him to like fight for it, I have respect for him for that. I have respect for him for fighting for his country. He's got a lot of balls to still be there because the economy will never affect him. See, because he's got money, so he don't care. You know. I hope not. I hope God protects him because we need him as much as people don't believe that, but we do. With him in power, we're not going to have any war. There was no wars under his power, no nothing. And for the Kennedy guy to switch and go to him, that's telling you something right there. When I saw the guy, the Kennedy guy, Kennedy Jr., that guy that talks all weird, when I saw that guy switch, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit. And he started exposing all those guys. And I was like, oh fuck. For him to switch like that, it surprised me. Because at first he was like kind of like talking shit. And then after that, he was like, yeah, fuck this. So that's when I knew that things are about to get crazier. I think people want him to. I think people want him to die. It's sad. Some people, when he got shot, they were like, fuck, you missed, you idiot. Blah, blah, blah. I wish you would. And I'm like, fuck, you people are just like crazy. Man. People are just so rude and so like uh bad, man. Yeah, I know. I don't like talking about politics on here, but it's a part of life. It's a part of it. As long as we can do it in a conservative way and be, you know, and say good things. I don't want to get, you know, arguing with anybody. I'm not gonna argue with anybody over politics because it's a pile of tricks. That's what I call it. And I don't vote for any government. I don't vote for any government at all. I don't vote in Bermuda. I only voted when I was 18. When I was 18, I got my Bermuda status because I was officially an adult. I got enrolled to the Army for 3 years because it was mandatory. Because I was healthy, I had to go and I had to vote. So I went in and I voted for the guy that was in my constituency. He never did nothing for us. He didn't give a shit about us. The person I didn't vote for actually brings a turkey every Christmas to my parents and asks them how they're doing. And even says to me, how you doing, Mark? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I never voted for this man a day in my life, and neither did we. And then my parents started voting for him because he's the only one who actually gave a shit about us. But we don't vote for the leaders. We just vote for the person in our constituency, like our guy like that runs our neighborhood. That's it. The guy who runs this neighborhood I'm at, none of them. That one guy comes here, but I don't like him, so I don't vote for him because he ain't done nothing either. He's just a mouthpiece. That's all they do. Oh, this is our plan. Your plan is not God's plan. God got a different plan for you, mofo. You ain't doing none of this shit that you say. Because we've been asking for 10 years and you still ain't done shit. There's a road right outside. There's a road that's 2 minutes away from here, right? The road's been fucked up from a true for years. We had a hurricane called Fabian years ago that came here in like 2002, 2000, before I lived here. But I used to go through this road before I lived here. And the roots from the tree destroyed the road. So when you come around the corner, it's got like these bumps. So if you come if people try to take it wide and don't care. So they avoid the bumps. And those bumps are fucking up everybody's car. So people like me who live here, we've been complaining about that road for years, and no politician, nobody has fixed that fucking road. All you got to do is chop that goddamn tree down, get the permission from the guy who owns that property, and he'll say, sure, go right ahead, because he's got to use that road to go home. And all you got to do is chop that road up and repave it. It's going to take a day or half a day to do that job. If you pay me, I'll fucking do it. And that's what I told the politician when he came here 2 years ago. I said, you're not doing nothing. And then he was like, oh, what do you mean? I said, you see this road out here? It's been like this forever. On your way here, didn't you go over the bumps? Oh, yeah. I said, well, fucking fix it. And then I'll vote for you. I'm not going to vote for you and then you not fix it. If you fix it and you tell me you did it and then you're in the news, so-and-so fixed the road, I'll vote for you. Until you do something for me and my constituency, then I'm not voting for you. Fuck you and your vote. Because you're a corrupted bastard. All you want is a 6-figure check and you don't care about our roads. Our roads are all fucked up. Go fix them. You're fixing roads that don't even need to be fixed. Fix this one before someone dies. You're going to wait till somebody dies and then fix it? You people don't make no sense. That's why I fuck the government. That's what I say it every day. Straight up. They ain't done nothing for me. Exactly, Ashrani. I agree. And you're saying what everybody says. And listen, I love women, but women in power right now ain't gonna work. You have to have somebody like Donald Trump in power where he don't give a fuck. You saw what he did to that guy in Iraq or whatever, or Afghanistan. He said, look, this is a picture of your house. You want me to blow it the fuck up? And the guy was like, no. He said, well, then don't fuck with me then, because I got a picture of your house, bro. I know where you live, and I'm going to blow it the fuck up. And you. So the guy was like, all right, cool. We're good. You think Kamala Harris is going to do that? Hell no. Joe Biden didn't even do it. See, people got to wake up. Those clowns don't know what they're doing. You know? And guess what? After Donald Trump, it might be that guy, J.D. Vance. He might be the next president after Donald Trump. And he seems like he's legit too. He was in the Marines. He's a man. He looks like he's young. He's young. He looks like he knows he'll be under the leadership of Donald. And I think it'll be perfectly fine. I think those two are the best candidates. It's better than Sleepy Joe and Laughing Hyena. So that's my opinion. And I don't want nobody to take anything personal. If you're for the opposite, you do what you want. You vote for whoever you want, whoever you feel is right. Simple. In Bermuda, I have the same issue. The government that I like, right? I don't vote for them because they don't do nothing for me. And the government I don't like does things that I like. But I won't vote for them because I don't like them. I don't like none of them. Yeah, I know. But he knows the truth now. See, people convert over just like The Kennedy guy, right? The Kennedy guy was the same way. He didn't like Trump either. He didn't like Trump either. He dissed Trump. And then he ended up going towards Trump because Trump wants to end the fucking war in Ukraine and in Russia. And he's the only one that can do it. And ain't nobody gonna tell me no different because I guarantee you that if Donald Trump gets in power, that war is gonna finish. And then everybody's gonna be like, fuck, he did it. Damn it. Proved us wrong again. And I'm gonna sit here and laugh at the people who dissed him and say, he didn't do anything. He's the only person that I know in America in the last 20 to 30 years that's actually did what he said. Did Obamacare save America? No. Even Obama, he was the biggest joke I've ever seen. People in Chicago, where he's from, were dissing the shit out of him in songs and everything. Because he did shit for them too. Clinton, those clowns. Bush, they're all clowns. They're all people that never did shit. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, I've been in this world a long time. It's all bullshit. Sometimes my favorite saying is this: it doesn't matter who's in power, it's always going to be a problem. That's the reality of it. That's the thing. It doesn't matter who you vote for. They might make you happy one year, and another year you might be mad and regret you voted for them. True or not true? So with me, I stopped voting for the person that I like because they never did anything for me or my family or my constituency, my neighborhood. They didn't do anything. They didn't make anything better. And this government that's in Bermuda, the only thing, and I'm talking about the only thing they made better was for small businesses like me. I don't have to pay payroll tax high like everybody else. Before I was paying 7.5%, and now I pay 0.5%, which is next to nothing. So I'm happy because I ain't got to pay hundreds of dollars every year for my payroll tax because it's just me. So I shouldn't be paying for payroll tax. So for people like me, who is just me, no employees, and I'm just by myself, right? I pay next to nothing. That's the only thing that the current government did that I liked, that benefited me as a person and as a business owner. So I saved all this money by not forking out all this payroll tax. And he did it for everyone. Even like the big businesses, they don't have to pay too much payroll tax. But my pension, my government pension that I have to pay is over $300 a month. So what they took from what they gave less, what you save on payroll tax, you're paying more for pension. But it still equals out beneficial to me because I'm by myself. See what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I like about this current government that the old government didn't do, which they should have done. See what I'm saying? So I can tell you good things and bad things about every government that's been in Bermuda. And I can tell you good and bad things about your government. Because we see it all on the news. It's all over social media. All right, Dan, no problem. Yeah, I believe that, Ashrani. Yeah, Right. And that's the thing, Ashrani. If Kamala wins, right? God forbid she does. But if she does, everything's gonna turn to shit. Hey Ramana, how you doing? And that's what I personally believe. If it doesn't, then you can come in here and say, Mark, guess what? You eat your words. See what she's done? She's the best. And I'll say, hey, look, I was wrong. That's exactly what I would say because I'm a man and I'll admit if I'm wrong. But will you, if it's opposite? Probably not. Because that's why the people that argued with me 4 years ago don't come in here no more. Because they know I was right. The president you voted for fucked your country up. Just like the people here. They won't face me either because they know they're wrong. I said, don't vote for these clowns. They're going to fuck Bermuda up. Look what happened. Now, none of them say anything to me about politics. I said, I told you so, jackass. These people don't know what they're doing. You're voting for a clown that's never ran anything but his own household. Why are you getting rid of people that are good? See, people are delusional. They just don't get it. So, sometimes we are our own worst enemy. It's simple. But you know what? I'm going to stop talking about politics and I'm going to answer Marcia's question, right? But before I stop talking about it, I'm going to tell you exactly how I live my life, okay? And how everybody should live their life. I know it's hard, and I know you probably think that, what I'm about to say probably doesn't fit you, or it does fit you, or you might actually do what I tell you. And this is the reality of life. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? And this has been told to me by many people older than me. Shut the fuck up, pay your taxes, go to work, make money, save your money, pay for what you have to pay for, and the rest is all yours. Okay? It's that simple. Shut your mouth, pay your dues, pay your taxes. I pay my electric light bill, I pay my taxes, I pay my pension, I pay for my business stuff, I pay for my internet, my cable. And nobody sends me a bill to say, hey, look, you're overdue, blah, blah, blah. I go to work, I make my money, I go do what I got to do, and fuck everybody else. The government don't come looking for me, the police don't come looking for me, and nobody comes looking for me to say, hey, you're in the credit association, you owe this, you owe that. If you do those things, your life will be perfectly fine. Understand? You want to pay for insurance? Go right ahead. You do that if you want. Okay? God's my insurance, and that's the bottom line. Okay? You believe, you shall receive. These are my words. Don't forget them. If you live that way, you'll be perfectly fine. Okay? Shut up, pay your dues, go to work, and fuck the government. And fuck anybody who wants your vote unless they do something for you personally. Okay? That's how I live my life. And that's why I don't come on here complaining about shit. Because I do what I gotta do. Yes, the cost of living is fucked up. Yes, I gotta pay everything like you do too. But guess what? At the end of the day, I gotta eat, I gotta shit, I gotta sleep. I need food, water, and everything just like you. But I ain't gonna go to Springfield, Ohio and go chop some fucking duck's head off that's been in a pond his whole life with his ducklings and go eat it. And I ain't eat nobody's cat and fucking dog either. That ain't happening. I'd rather eat bread and cheese for the rest of my life than chop up some pets. Okay? And they can do it too, but they choose not to. Okay, Marcia, let me see what you got here. All right, cool. I'll check, Marcia. Listen, I love you guys, and I don't want to argue about politics and government because that's the most corrupt things in the world. What we should be talking about is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Stay humble, believe in a superior spiritual power that's out there. Don't believe that it doesn't exist because it fucking does. Okay? Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. But I'll tell you right now, if you stay humble and you do what you got to do, the government and nobody's going to fuck with you. It's that simple. You don't pay, they're coming for you. If you don't believe, you ain't going to receive. The devil's going to be on your shoulder every fucking day with that 3-pronged fork up your ass waiting to test you. Believe me when I tell you. Okay? You don't need to worry about the government. You don't need to worry about that shit. All they want you to do at the end of the day is pay your dues. Simple. And that's an easy life. Just pay your shit and shut up. That's it. That's what I do. And I'll diss the government every time. I do it all the time, and I don't care. Even politicians will call me and be like, oh, this and that. I'm like, where the fuck you got my number from? Oh, well, you know, you're in our constituency. We want to know, what can we do? Fix the fucking road. Oh, where do you live? I live here. You know you got my address, motherfucker. Fix that goddamn road before somebody dies. Oh, we'll do that once we get in power. Bullshit. You ain't gonna do it. That's the last thing on your list. Fix the road, jackass, and then I'll vote for you. That's what I said to the last guy. He ain't been back since. My sister laughed like crazy. She heard me. The guy's like, oh, how long you been living here? I said, I've been here for 14 years. What do you want to change? I said, the road. Oh, what road? I said, the road right down here. It's all fucked up. When are you gonna fix it? Oh, I have to talk to someone. I said, well, when you do, when I see that road fixed, I will vote for you, sir. You have my word. I shook his hand. I said, when you fix that road, and that was 2 years ago, and he's been in power for 2 years. Since that, he actually got voted in, but not by me. No, they ain't fixed. It's still the same. It's still shit. When he fixes the road, I'll vote for him. But see, I didn't even vote for him, and he still got in. And he still ain't fixed the road. People told him in the meeting, fix the road, and we'll vote for you. We voted for him. They voted for him, not me. And he still ain't fixed the road. So if this is your constituency, then fix it. Fix the fucking road before someone dies. When someone dies, I'm going to say, this is all your fault. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on social media and I'm going to say, you know what, this person, I hope to God I don't have to, right? I hope to God I never say that someone died on this road, right? But if someone does, I'm putting it on his head, straight up. I'm going to say, this is all this person's fault because you ain't fixed it. You rather fucking do dumb shit than fix this road. Yeah, me too. I'll dry rub his fucking ass and tie him to the tree that's causing your problems. Yeah, I hope so too. I pray every day nobody does. So far, so good. My prayers are being answered. I ain't praying for the road to get fixed. Maybe I should start praying for that. Because my prayers come true, you know. They really do. That's why all you motherfuckers are alive in here right now. All right, let me stop talking shit. All right, let me focus now. Yeah, see what I mean, Dan? Marcia, Janine and A, they're not together anymore. I don't get them being together. She's by herself now. They're not together at all. I don't see them together. I asked if they're in a love relationship. It says no. So look, it's got her by herself with no God. Yeah. Hey, Philomena, how you doing? Amen. She, she feels okay about you. She doesn't have like no real animosity or nothing like hardcore bad feelings towards you right now, Marcia. I feel like she's like in a better place probably because she's not with him and she sees the light type of thing. So why would she be mad at you now? You know what I mean? So she seems like she's okay with you. She seems like happier, and she doesn't want to make any uncertain efforts to be more than what she is right now, because then it'll make her look. She feel like she look like an idiot, you know. But when I see her in passing, she gets along with me now. But I always wonder what's going through her head. Yeah, that's the thing. She feels a lot better talking to you. Like she's hopeful and confident that like her wish, to be honest, her wish is to like be cool with you because she knows she fucked up. Like people come to their senses, man. You know what I mean? I know it's hard, but there is a few people that actually learn from their mistakes. But at the time, a lot of people have to realize that when you go through a bad period of your life, especially relationships and stuff, and you got to cut off your friends and shit because of it, it'll take like a certain amount of time for that person to come to their senses because they're in love with an idiot. They're in love with the devil. They're in love with themselves. So they don't think they ever need you. You know? So that's what I'm getting here. Like she's regretting a lot of things, you know? That's how I see it. She's regretting a lot of things, and she thinks that every plan and schedule that goes on, it fails. Like she feels like she's failed a lot, but she thinks that shortly her life will get better, you know? Hey Justin, how you doing? You all right, sweetheart? So her feelings towards you are much better, and she doesn't despise you or anything like that. I think she regrets a lot of things. But I would say that the energy with her towards you is a lot better. A lot better. Definitely a lot better. Yeah. Well, the main thing is you and her are okay. Yeah, Arthur fucked everything up, obviously. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jocelyn. I've been talking politics on here, but I stopped because I don't want people to like get mad and shit. Yeah, but we've been civilized in here. We've been okay. I don't mind people sharing their political thoughts as long as we don't argue. I've been there and done that, and it didn't turn out well. It's sad that people lose friends for their beliefs, but it's not just politics; it's religion and everything else. Yeah, that's cool. Like everybody that comes in here is a different religion, a different, system. Hey, Rudy, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? I didn't even see. I didn't even know if I spoke to you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I've been just too busy talking and talking and talking. I didn't even see you. I saw you said hey earlier, and I said, let me say hi to Rudy, and then here you are. I'm fucking sorry. I'm bad. I smacked myself for you, okay? I'm sorry. My bad, sweetheart. Philomena, you can go ahead and ask your question. I got your donation. Thanks. Well, Marcia, you know, as I got older, um, I just don't like people who like come in here and say you're wrong, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't even live in America, so you don't know nothing. That's what happened to me like a couple years ago when Trump was in power and he was about to get, and then Biden won, and everybody was like, "Yeah, see, I told you, fuck Donald Trump, fuck you too. I'm not your friend anymore, and you don't know what you're talking about." And then, like in the first 2 years after that, like they didn't come in here no more because they knew Biden fucked everything up and was. And look at him now. He ain't done shit for you now. What you got to say about him now? He's a great president. Fucking right, he ain't. He ain't no damn. Look, everything's sky high. He's got money in his pocket. Does he give you any? You fucking idiots. So I always tell people like, don't come in here and disrespect my opinion. I don't disrespect yours. I didn't tell you that, I don't want to be your friend because you're voting for him. I could give a shit who you're voting for. You want to vote for the fucking devil, go right ahead. That's my opinion. So if If I was wrong, I would say to you, hey, I'm sorry. You were right. Joe Biden is a wonderful man. He did a great job. So great that he's out now. So for those people that argue with me a couple years ago, look now. You look like an idiot because you were telling me dumb shit and not being civilized. It's all good. You know. Look, everybody knows I'm a sports guy, right? And everybody knows I love the Celtics and Boston teams. So when somebody comes in here, like I have a friend, his name is Mike, and he goes for all the New York teams. Him and I have never argued and like disrespected each other because of like the New York Boston rivalry. We've never done it. I've never like had like outright like disrespectful arguments on here because you like something and I don't. You see what I mean? Like I don't want to argue with you. If you want to vote for Kamala, hey, go right ahead. I honestly, genuinely hope to God that if she does win, that everything changes for the better and I'm wrong. But I don't see that. And if you do, I hope that you are right because I'm not perfect. I can't be right all the time. And my opinions aren't going to be right all the time. But maybe for this one time, yours is. Okay? So either way, I hope to God that the people that are in here from the United States, I honestly, genuinely hope that the United States gets better with anybody who's in power. I hope to God it gets better. Because if it doesn't, don't come in here and tell me no different. Then I'll get mad. Okay? Don't say nothing at all. But if my boy gets in, if my fellow air sign, Gemini Donald Trump gets in, and you say that it's better, it's okay. I'm not gonna rub it in your face. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say make America great again. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And I might even wear the red hat. And you guys could pray for Bermuda too, because Bermuda's in a shank too. All right, Philomena, you said, do you see a serious relationship coming for you next year? All right, let me see. All right, let's check. Philomena. Yeah, exactly. I don't care who's in power. I just want things to be better. I honestly and truly do. Even if it's somebody I don't like. I don't like my government, but I like what they did with the payroll tax. I pay less. So if I'm paying less tax, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I ain't voting for you anyway. Just put my taxes down, jackass. I'm still not going to vote for them even though they put the payroll tax down. Hell no. You ain't done shit else for me. Fix my road. Philomena, I'm going to check the first 6 months, okay, of next year. The first 6 months, I don't see like a serious relationship, Philomena. I still see you working on yourself, being single. I see people trying to take advantage of you. So there might be some guys who like try to hit on you, but they're not the right person. Like you might have some bad luck still in the first 6 months of 2025. I still don't see like a serious love relationship. I see you still working on yourself and some potential, guys that want to, but then it doesn't work out into something serious. I see the same thing for next year. I still don't see like a serious love relationship. I see someone trying to take advantage of you, and I see you like being like resistant on, like, you know what, Philomena, I see you really understanding what you want and who and what you're looking for. And I think a lot of people, including myself, I feel the same way. Like, you have standards. You want to have someone with common sense, someone that practical, someone that doesn't hide their emotions, someone that's not restrained, someone who's not going to cause you pain and bullshit, someone's not going to take advantage of you. And I don't see anybody to your like preference coming in and sweeping you off your feet and being like amazing love relationship. I don't see it. I wish I did, but I just don't see it happening. I see like people come, being in your life and trying to be that serious relationship. I see potential people, but I don't see you like really. It can be that it, like I said, it's your choice. We all have a choice. I know what you want. You want a serious relationship. So do I. So does a lot of people, right? But your question is, are you going to be in a serious love relationship? I don't get it. Like, I don't see. I mean, anything can change, but from what I see right now, I'm not getting anything like serious. I just get like potential people coming around, but you saying, nah, fuck that, I don't want you. So yeah, you can be single for another year. You can just be in the singles club. It's cool. I'm the president, to be honest. Everybody voted me in. I'm the singles club president. So if you want to be a part of the singles club with brains and don't want no shit partner, then you're more than welcome to stay in the singles club again for another year. I've been single for 4 years. I mean, not 4 years, 7 years. Sorry, my bad. I've been single for 7 years. It's been the best 7 years of my life. And I've had potential people to be in love with and be in a relationship with, but nothing serious. Ain't no woman bringing nothing to the table but their coochie. And I don't really care for that either. So there's a lot of single people in here right now. Actually, everybody in this room is single except for Dan, because he's a Leo. Leos need somebody. They can't be, by themselves. But everybody in here is pretty much single. So, except for Dan, he's married and unavailable. Plus, he's got an Aquarius wife. If he decides to do anything out of hand, his wife can slap the shit out of him. Right, Dan? Yeah. So, Philomena, don't worry, sweetheart. It's all good. It's just another year to work on yourself. I know it's frustrating. Everybody in this room that is single wishes they had somebody that's very decent, but we all have standards and we all have preferences, and that's okay. But I actually wish that you do find somebody, and I wish everybody in here finds somebody that they can love and be. I hope everybody comes in here one day and said, Mark, I found the love of my life. I really do. And I hope to one day tell you that too. But until then, we can always work on ourselves. Being single is not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. Majority of the world is single. So we're doing something right. You know, it's the number one question that I get asked every day. When am I gonna find somebody? Sometimes you gotta let that person find you. So hey, hopefully we all find somebody soon. I pray for that. I really do. I pray for everybody to be happy. But unfortunately, I've seen a lot of bad relationships and divorces. So I really don't have no hope for that relationship shit. Yeah, I don't need no heartbreak. My heart's already taped with duct tape and crazy glue. I have to get some Gorilla Glue for it. Been there, done that. Oh, Dan, definitely. You got that right. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I wish everybody, some decent person in their life. I really do. I genuinely do want everybody to be happy. Yep. Rudy, thanks for the super chat. You can ask your question when you're ready, or let me know what you need. Yeah, I agree, Jocelyn. I agree. Yeah. I saw my best friend and my youngest sister go through her divorce this year. I mean, last year and this year, and she's finally divorced from that toxic narcissist piece of shit. And she's a better person now than she ever has been in her whole life I've known her. She's so fucking happy, it's contagious. And I can't believe how different she is. Like her energy and her happiness and not walking on eggshells and not being controlled by a man telling her what to do with her life, and if she doesn't comply with his rules and his ways, that you know she's like the worst person in the world. But now she's like, a different person. She's free. And it's very sad because it's if you have a partner, they should not be telling you what to do. Like if I get a girlfriend and she's like, "Oh, you can't go there, or you can't go here, or you can't go there," I'll be like, "Bitch, you better see that door. I'll throw you through that fucking door, or you can let it hit you on your ass on the way out. You ain't telling me what to do, woman. Fuck out of my life." That's exactly what I tell her. I don't care if she has the best coochie in the world or we had the best sex I've ever had in my life. I don't care. I had it and goodbye. You ain't telling me what to do. You must be out of your damn mind. I don't even tell myself what to do. Must be fucking foolish. Ain't no woman telling me nothing. Get your ass out of my house. Fuck out of here. Here, take your shit too. Look. Rudy. What can I do for you? What can I do for Rudy Roo? Yes, it is. Yeah, you never telling the Aquarius where they can go. No. Aquarius is like getting me away from people. That's how I am. I need to stay away from everybody. I can't be around a whole pot of people all day. I can't listen to people lie and talk like they're better than somebody and shit like that. I can't handle that. I can't handle listening to a bunch of people talk and they're like, yeah, I got this and I got that and I did this and I did that. Or nobody can do this better than me. I'll be like, shut the fuck up. That's exactly what you'll hear in the background. Shut the fuck up. And they won't say nothing to me. I'll throw some, man. You ain't got tired of talking about yourself? Shut your ass up. I can't handle that shit. Yeah, I can't be around a lot of people. People are just annoying. Like I can talk to you guys all day because you guys are all cool. Like I don't have no beef with nobody in here. And I genuinely love everybody's company in here because everybody's cool and stuff. But like when you start aggravating me, I'm gonna be like, all right, time to go. I'll be like this. If you're aggravating me in here and I just say I have to go, like I just can't be around you. I'm not gonna be like fucked up. I'm gonna be like, oh hey guys, look, my mom's calling me. Hold on a sec, I gotta mute it real quick. And I'll take a breather from you and I'll act like I'm talking to my mom. Right? And you'll be like, I'll come back and be like, oh, I didn't even hear your phone ring. I'll be like, yeah, I had it on silent. Then I'll be like, I gotta go. See you guys later. Then I'll go back to the chat and fucking delete your ass. Bye. Smell you later. I wouldn't do that to you, Rudy. You don't bother me. Nobody in here really bothers me like that, you know? I'm cool with everybody in here. I don't really have a beef, or like I don't really dislike anybody. Like when somebody comes in here, I'll be like, oh fuck this idiot. Like I don't say that anymore. It's so peaceful in here now. I actually have a really nice like crew that comes in here now. Like I don't really like say, oh God, look at this dumb bitch, you know, or look at this fucking asshole coming in here talking shit, you know. No, I don't see no question. Does anybody see Rudy's question? Oh yeah, okay, I got it. My bad. I got it. Shit. It was not like the chat, I had to scroll it down. All right, I got it. I want to know, what does Damien want from me? He's cool, very genuine, but there's something. See? All you damn women are the same. See, I just proved it. See, look. He's cool and very genuine, but what the fuck he wants from me? What you think? He wants the coochie coo. Come on, man. Now I'm not forgetting about you, Rudy. Please don't say that. Don't say I'm not forgetting you. You know I love you. You know I got enough love for you. You know I take care of you. I give you a lot of my time. Don't be treating me like that. No, the kitchen is clear. She called her coochie a kitchen. That's when you know. That's when you know. Look, when a woman calls her coochie a kitchen, OMG. If it's too hot, stay out of the kitchen. That's when you know she's got that hot coochie. You be like, look, bruh, you ain't ready for this. This is like a motherfucking kitchen. She called her coochie a kitchen. She said the kitchen is closed. Oh God. Ilda doesn't like Leahs either. She likes Leahs when they sleep. See, us Aquarians, we only like Leahs like you know, ones that we can tolerate and ones that are like, you know, with other Aquariuses, because you get programmed into the system. So we tolerate you, you know. See, the best thing you ever done was say you were married to an Aquarius. That's when you got accepted. If you would have never told us, we would be like, yeah, this guy's got to go. I get along with some Leos, but the ones that I had in the past, they were like, they had stupid in their chart. So there's a difference. Everybody's cool until they get stupid in their chart. Some people's birth charts have stupid in it, asshole, arrogant, dickhead, and so forth in all their houses and their kitchen. Yeah, there you go. That's why we opened up the Flamingo Express. And that's why we have lots of bottles of dry rub. Thanks for that information, Miss Bikini. Let me see. So this guy, Damien, I think you said his name is, right? Let me go check real quick. I gotta scroll back up here. Yeah, Damien. He said, what does Damien want from me? All right. So Damien is a mature individual. He's a person who has a dominant personality. I think he's courageous. I think he wants to attain his goals. He looks at you as like someone who he desires, someone who he's wishing for. But he thinks that if he helps you, that there's some type of ulterior motive, like how you're saying. Like I don't think he wants to do that. He's not like he's not a bad person. He doesn't want to do anything bad to you. He thinks that you are like have a beware of Rudy sign on your chest. Like, don't help me if you ain't gonna like really, really help me. Or if you say you're gonna help me, you better fucking help me and then not like act like you're not. So like he thinks there's like an ulterior motive with you. Like he thinks that, oh, if I help her, she gonna like diss me. So it's more him. Like, see how you think about him? He's thinking of you the same way. But he really wants like he likes to socialize with you. He wants to talk to you. Wants to keep the peace with you. Like he wishes to have a romantic friendship relationship with you. He would like that. That's his overall wish, is to have that. Yeah, it looks like he's scared of that kitchen. So I think he's scared of that kitchen. He's scared of you. That's what I get. He's scared of you. What's your sign again? I can't even remember what sign you are. I can't remember what you said. Anyway, it don't matter. But I'm getting like he's scared of you. Like, I think he's a good person. He's a good candidate. Oh, you're a Scorpio. I mean a Scorpio. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh boy. Fuck around and get stung. Yep. Oh boy, I forgot you're a Scorpio. Oh good lord. Oh good lord. Yeah, that's about right. Scorpio women be like, they be watching you and they got like their tail with the stinger there, and it's like if you look at them wrong, they're wow. Fuck you talking. I know this Scorpio girl. She wants me bad, but like I say hello to her every now and then, but she plays hard. She's scared of me because she knows once I get into that kitchen, I'll be cooking. She's scared of me. See, she knows I'm a chef. So once I get in that kitchen, it's over. She'll be shoving up for me. But I think this guy Damien's a good choice. He's a good person. I just think that I don't get nothing bad. Like, what he wants from you is what he can get from you, which is like get overing the fear that you're gonna like say fuck you, because Scorpio women will do that. If a Scorpio woman ain't getting attended to, they're gonna be like, look, bro, it's time for you to hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. If you ain't taking care of the kitchen, then goodbye. So I would say, you know, I would say, yeah, he's a good choice and a good person. I don't get nothing bad. I just think he's very scared of you. Like he's timid. Like he doesn't want to take that. And if he's a Pisces, he's probably like a man bitch. Like, he's like a man child. Because most Pisces men, they're like sensitive and they're like, I really love you and I want to be with you. You don't know, and they start crying and shit. I love you so much, and I want to be with you so bad. I smell your perfume, and it drives me nuts. And just please give me a chance, please. I'm begging you. Fucking Pisces wanksters. I don't like Pisces guys. They're like a bunch of little biatches. Like, I love you, baby. Don't cheat on me. I'll give you the world. I'll go buy some toys to make you happy. Please don't leave me. Honest to God, I know 3 Pisces guys, and that's how they are. All 3 of them. And if you were like the best woman they ever had, they'll be talking about you the whole time. Yeah, the best woman I had was this girl. Oh man, I miss her so much. Oh, but dude, don't get me wrong. I like my girl. I like my girl now. But this girl, oh my God, she was amazing. She did this and we fucked that way and we did this and then. And they'll keep talking about it. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this stupid ass? Are you ready? Fuck, you want me to take your temperature, bro? There's something fucking wrong with you, boy. What, when are you born? February? Oh yeah. When? You ain't no damn Aquarius. Oh, I don't know. See, there you go, Justin. Justin confirmed it. Yeah, he does, Rudy. He likes you. That's what I'm saying. He likes you, but he's scared of you. Like his wish is to be with you. Like he wants to be romantic with you. He wants that, but he's scared to get involved because he knows once you put the kitchen on him, that's it. He's got to start cooking. He's got to leave that fucking temperature on 470, 450 on broil. He needs to make sure. Like he likes you a lot. I got all good cards, and I got him being a good person. The two of wands is a guy who's very dominant. He has a dominant personality. Like he may be dominant, you know, but he's like also like kind of timid at the same time. I don't know if he has another lady. I'm talking about you, woman. I got the same exact cards. He ain't involved with nobody. There's a woman that's like that's very jealous and very like bad that he left. Like he was with somebody or he was cool with somebody, but the woman's bad. Like the woman's unstable. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm gonna check for you anyway. I don't want you to get disrespected. But he was with some woman that was disrespectful to him. Like he let her go. Like he doesn't deal with her no more. He's not with nobody. But his desire is to be with somebody. And the last woman he was with, like this, like really fucked up his shit. So I don't get him with anybody right now. His desire and wish is to be with you or someone, but like I said earlier, you know, everybody wants somebody decent. Everybody can act tough and say, I don't want no man, I don't want no woman. But if the right person comes along, you eat those words and don't tell me you don't want no, but you do. Everybody would love to have somebody decent in their life, you know? But even me, I talk like I don't want nobody, but I would love to have somebody. But just it has to be the right person. I'm not looking for perfect. Perfect don't exist because I'm not even perfect. You know, I might cook too much in your kitchen. You might not like it. So I got to turn it down to 350 and use the burner. And I can't always be like 450 on broil. You know? Well, the best thing to do, because you're both water signs, so you both might be emotional and shit, especially him. Because I know Pisces are very emotional people. I've seen all three of those men cry in front of my face. And I don't like guys who cry over some woman. I ain't cried. I've only cried over one woman my whole fucking life, and that's it. And I cried out of anger, if anything. Not like, because I love her and I want to be with her for the rest of my life. Hell no, I ain't crying over no hoe. You must be fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh, Cancer man, I like that, yeah. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they're all emotional people. My brother's emotional. He's a Cancer. He cried over his ex. Not fucking me. I cried it don't come the fuck back. I can't get rid of fucking these dumb hoes. I can get a hoe like that every day, but I can't get no decent ass woman. They ain't none. They're all taken. And all the decent ones are too far away. Now I'm just saying, not everybody's the same. Like I said, there's that one Scorpio chick. I see her like every day almost in her car. And some days she speaks, some days she don't. Like she wants me to go out of my way, like she's some prized possession. But when we see each other face to face, I'll speak. I'll speak first. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I saw her at the grocery store. She was looking extra wide. But I was like, yeah, I'll put her in. I'll, put her on a strict, exercise diet. I'll, takes a couple pounds off of her every night. I'll exercise her, you know, get her back in shape. She'd be good to go. I'll put her in that place. But she's cute though. She's got a pretty face. She's just a little, she's like a big chick. Like she's big bone. She got meat. So I really gotta like work it in. I gotta make sure I do it from the side, all angles to make sure, But I ain't discriminating, she's nice. She's a good woman, I know she's a good woman. I used to like indirectly date her at some point, but they're like we kind of like she ran after the wrong guy, unfortunately. But she's cool though. She's got a daughter. She's got a good job. She's got a good apartment. She's got a good like car. She's got a lot of good things, a lot of good qualities. She's the only woman that I would date right now in Bermuda. The only one. Because I know her coochie's clean. Like she ain't been around the block. That's for sure. I can guarantee you that. I know. And she's a Scorpio. She's sexy. She's my type of woman, but she's bigger than me, so I'm kind of like, fuck, I'm gonna have to really work it in now. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to like, go on a mission. I have to get some fucking like rope and shit. Oh, I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm just saying she's kind of like she gets nervous around me. See, when I speak to her, she'll turn back her head and be like, she'll be like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" She'll be all like, "all game," and I'm like, want to say another word, and she's like she's like, "No, no." But it's funny though because my sister posted up me and my nephew a picture of us on Facebook, and she was like the first one to comment and like the post. And I'm like, look, this woman never did this shit. My sister's like, yeah, you're right. She does like you. I said, of course she does. She wants to get, of course. Why wouldn't she? She wants me. Of course she does. Yeah, I think I have to, Dan. I might get some bungee cords. I'm not trying to diss her. She's just a big bone type of chick, like. But I've always liked her. But she's just I don't know. There's some like things there. Like she got hurt really bad, so she's like, I hate men, but she's very independent. And see, if Scorpio women, once they get hurt, they're like, fuck men, period. Like they're like, no, no. Oh yeah, she'll keep me warm in the winter and give me shade in the summer. It's all good, like I ain't discriminating. No, everybody needs love. You know, so I'll just tell her we'll go walking every night. She'll probably be happy. She'll probably be like happy to do this on me. I would be. I want to lose weight too. Yeah, exactly, Ashrani. I believe that. Yeah. Well, the thing is like, yeah. I mean, she's not like 300-400 pounds. Like I'm not like I'm just talking shit. Like but like she's like a little wider. Well, she's wider than me and bigger than me. So it's like I really have. If a woman's bigger than me, that means like I'm not intimidated. So it means I got to put in the work. You know. But yeah, she's beautiful though. She's got a pretty face and she's very smart. And she's got her life together. She's a good mother. She's a good person. She comes from a good family. I know her personally. Like I know her to speak to her, but we gotta stop speaking because like she probably felt like fuck, I left Mark for this asshole. Because like she wanted to date me, and I was like, yeah. Well, what happened with that guy you're with? Like, what about the guy you're with? Oh well, we broke up, and I don't know if we're gonna get back together. And then I was like, well, if you can prove to me that you're not with him, then you guys can go out. And then she came to one of my parties one time, and like she was like, talking and talking, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do because he still wants to be my, we're still together, but we haven't officially broken up." And next thing you know, she got pregnant. And I was like, "Oh well, that's it for me." She made her decision. So then, like the daughter was like maybe, I don't know, like maybe 2 years old, and he cheated on her. And after that, I've never seen that woman with a guy ever in my life. So like she got her heart broken by this asshole, and he doesn't like pay for that girl. I haven't seen that guy forever. Apparently he doesn't even live here anymore. Apparently he left. He probably gave up his rights. I don't know. But I ain't heard nothing from that situation. I asked about it. And apparently like there's no communication. So and she's like devastated. So for her to be with another man is gonna be very hard. So like I don't want to have to deal with that type of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like being questioned every day, where you to? Like I'm not gonna cheat on you, but my words have to be proven, to her, to somebody like that. So that's what holds me back from actually like, diving into that situation. Oh yeah, definitely, I agree. Get a hard hat and a flashlight. Yeah, it ain't that bad. I'm just talking shit. Yeah, she does. That's why she gives me the time of day. That's why when she sees me, she gets happy that I actually speak to her. Because if I was fucked up, I would not speak to her because she chose that guy over me. You see what I'm saying? When she could have just chose me and been all right. But that happens. Like some you make the wrong choices and you have to live with them. But we're like, when I see her, I speak to her. But when I'm in the car, I don't really speak. Like, because in Bermuda, like you see people in the car and you beep to them, and you put your hand, you're like, yo, what's up? Like everybody knows everybody. You see what I mean? So like even when I see my neighbors on the street on the road, because there's only 2-lane traffic here, so you see everybody every day, and if you know their car or their license plate, like you're like yo beep beep, you're like yo, you see it. I was with my sister today, and I beeped to like 3 different people. My sister's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's so and so." You see what I mean? So like I see her, but we don't speak in the car. But when she sees me in other places like the grocery store or other places where we're face to face, she'll speak. She'll even speak first. And I'll look at her and I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, but then she just doesn't do anything. She like, I'll keep looking at her and she'll be like trying to like, she'll be like, she's too shy. Or she's like, I wonder if Mark fucking, will even give me a chance. you know? So it's like she kind of treats me like, you know, if Mark approaches me, then I'll do it. If not, fuck it. But it's also difficult too because one of her best friends wanted me as well, and she was like, if she does it, she's like probably thinks that her best friend don't want me, like she went behind. But her best friend's with somebody anyway. So yeah, she's definitely shy. That's for sure. She's super shy. She's always been shy around me. Always. That's why on social media, she was like, blah, blah, blah. And then when she sees me, she'll say hi, but then she'll like, she'll be like, fuck that. But next month, in October, there's like a bazaar, like a fair, a school fair, and her daughter and my nephews go to the same school. So I'll see her there. I'll see her there and I'll talk to her. Like I'll go up to her and be like, "Hey, how you doing? You all right? How's things? How's your daughter? Whatever. How's your mom, your dad?" Cause I know her family and shit. I'll talk some shit to her, see what happens. I ain't scared, but I know who she is. She'll probably wet her pants. So I have to take it easy. Like I gotta, come in with that non-gangster approach. My sister tells me that all her friends say they like me, but they think that I'm too intimidating. I'm like, look, I'm not like that. Like, I may seem that way, but I'm cool. Like I'm not gonna like be a womanizer or like fuck you off or I'm cool. Like I don't treat women badly. But don't lie to me. That's when you lie, I'm gonna fuck you off and you can see the bad me, in your terms, because I'm gonna fuck you off. You better not lie to me. So yeah, you're gonna have to sort me out. Yeah, Sharani, I mean I know it'll go well if I do actually like make that situation. Cause she's probably like, cause she's seen me with like, my girlfriends who are not like her, but kind of sort of, but you know, like she probably thinks that I want somebody different than her. But I really don't. I just want somebody that I can trust. I just want somebody I can trust at the end of the day. I can talk, I can be whatever, but don't fucking lie to me. That's all. If she don't lie to me, then that's cool. But otherwise, that's the only person that I would actually consider dating, just because she has a good reputation. And she's like maybe she's probably 3 years younger than me, maybe 2, 3 years younger than me. She's like 40 something. She's probably like 43, 44, something like that. So she's like the perfect age. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see her next month at this like thing, I'm gonna say something to her. I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe I can give you my number, or maybe you can give me yours, and let's exchange numbers, and maybe we can hang out sometime. That's all. Whatever. I'll do it. I can't. It's nothing. Rejection is God's protection. So if she says no, and I'll be like, all right, cool. Now I know I ain't got to deal with you ever again. I won't even be mad. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. It's cool. If I take it to the Flamingo Inn, it's over. I can't take her around there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not scared to say anything to her. It's just that I can tell by her energy and her thing, like she's scared. Like, and I don't want to like, come across like, you know, and like, cause I can be like kind of, you know, forthcoming. I'll be like, look, here's my what's your number? Like, I'll call you. And when I call you, I'll be like, yeah, you want to go out? Oh, I can't go out this week. All right, well then fuck you then. Goodbye. That's my answer. So like something I have to like really like be patient with her. Because I know her situation, so I'll be patient with her. And I'm not in a rush anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I see her like face to face again, I might just actually like try it and see what happens. She'll probably be happy as fucks if I do say something. Because I know she likes me. And I ain't seen her with nobody ever. So, and I don't blame her anyway. She went through hell. I know her situation. So sad. I don't know how guys give up women like that. It don't make no sense to me. Like you gave up that woman for a hoe. Like I just don't get it. When you have like a clean, decent woman that brings bread to the table and like does all this shit, like I don't know how you give up somebody like that. Like you know how hard it is to find a woman that has a good job, her own car, her own place, and like is a good mother to her child. Like what more do you want? Like why would you give that up? You're fucking nuts. I don't understand that. I can never give up somebody like that, especially for no hope. You know? Well, that's the thing, Ash Ronnie. Um, I've never like really. I mean, she knows that I like her because back in the day, I pretty much told her that I did. But that was back in the day. But like because she chose that guy over me, I kind of was like, you know what, like fuck you type of thing. But I still speak to her because I feel bad for her in a way, and I know she's not like a hoe, so that's why I speak to her. But I think that is an issue. Like I don't have like I don't have any contact information from her. Like I don't like I know where she lives, but I'm not gonna go knock on her door, you know? That's like desperation. But like I said, I have to find her at the right time at one of these little functions where I can like go towards her and be like, hey, start a conversation, see where her head is. But I had her at the grocery store I'd say about a month ago. I had her at the grocery store all to myself. And I was like, now's your chance, Mark. So then I was like, hey, how you doing? And she was like, I'm fine. I'm okay, thanks. And then I was like, wanted to say something else. And then she was like, "Phew." I was like, yeah, she's fucking scared. I was like, yeah, let me not scare her anymore. Like, I was like, yeah, fuck that. But like she saw me shopping and she looked and I caught her looking. I was like, yeah, let me speak to her, like see what happens. As soon as I said, hey, how you doing? I was like, wanted to elaborate. She was like, hell no. She was like, let me get out of here before I wet myself. She's one of those type of people that you have to like, you gotta like slowly build her like trust because she's been through some bullshit. And she's definitely shy. Cause she knows like I'm one of those type of guys that, I'm not shy. She's like, yeah, Mark spoke to me one time. Let me run. But it's cool though. I don't care. I'm glad she's shy. That means she's not open to other men and gonna fuck around on me. Yeah, it is. It is a good thing. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I know her and I know what she's been through, so I'm not gonna like go like pressure her or like go out of my way to like go like crazy. But I have a feeling that next month when I see her at this like at this school function thingy, like I know like it'll be different because there's a lot of people around. So like I know if I go up to her and I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up? You okay? How's things? How's your mom?" I'm gonna like try and push a conversation to see how it goes. And if she like, acts weird again, I'll be like, "Oh well, fuck this. I'm done. I can only do so much." But hey, some women actually, some men and women don't want to like even try to be in another relationship or try to be close with somebody. I have everybody has to understand that some people don't even want to try again. And she's in that stage where she's like, I have my own life, I have my own apartment, I have my daughter, I have my job, I have my car. I don't need a man because that's exactly how she thinks. I'm telling you, that's how most people think in this world. Because I think the same way. I got my apartment, I got my business. I don't need a woman to aggravate me and break my heart and destroy my life. Because that's our all of our mentalities because we've been through that trauma. We've been through that bullshit, you know? So in order for it to actually work, you have to like, not be aggressive and just like get to know the person and be cool. Like, because when you reach this age, you really can do without it. It's not a big deal. If you're like a needy person, then you're gonna always be with somebody. Yeah, she is. I feel, you know what? It's like I said, we have history. You know, we were almost together, and then she chose that guy over me. So she might be like, yeah, Mark must be like, yeah, fuck you, but I'm not. I didn't hold it against her. I was like, whatever, because I had a girlfriend at the time anyway. Like, like right after that, so it didn't bother me. Like, yeah, I think so. Like I can, like she definitely. I'll tell you right now, she's definitely shy. Because when she sees me, she's like, hi. And then she's like, bye. Fuck that. I can't speak to you. But on social media, because her and my sister are friends. Man, she saw my picture there of my nephew. She was the first one to comment. What does that tell you? And she's never commented on anything in my sister's stuff. Nothing. And my sister's like, yep, you were right. So and so likes you because she posted. I'm like, weird. And because I don't have her on Facebook, right? So my sister showed me, said, look. And I'm like, oh, look at that. That's funny. So I was like, oh well, maybe she is ready. Maybe she's ready for Marky. Yeah, I'm always patient with everybody. I've never been the type of guy to rush into anything because that doesn't go well if you rush. Yeah, I agree, Ashrani, on that start a friendship thing. We're friends, but like, we speak and we're friends, but like that's about it. Yeah, she's my friend, she's my sister's friend. Like she speaks to my sister, but like and my sister knows, like, because her friends are always trying some dumb shit. But I catch her like looking at me in the car and things like that. And when she picks up her daughter from school, she sees me picking up my nephew and she stares. She doesn't speak, but if I speak, she'll speak. It's weird. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? Oh yeah, yeah. She's like I know her dad, I know her mom, I know her brother, I know her cousins and shit. Like we all she lives in my mom's neighborhood, like right around the corner. Like not actually in the neighborhood, but the next neighborhood over. And she's lived there like almost as long as I have. So I've seen her every day of my childhood. I've known her from like way, way back. And I used to work with her brother. So I know like the family and I know her, but recently it's been weird. Like I've been seeing her a lot more. I spoke to her like maybe 3 weeks ago at the grocery store, and she sees me pick up my nephew as if to say, fuck, this guy's a good uncle. So all that it makes her probably happy. Like probably say, fuck, no, Mark's got the same fucking car, he still got his business, keeping to himself, whatever. So we'll see. Like I said, I'll see her next month at this school fair. So if I see her, I'll approach her. I'll say something to her. I ain't scared. Well, that's the thing. Like I'm not gonna like I don't have to do that. Like I'm not scared to go up to her and say, hey, what's up? Let's fucking let's hang out or whatever. Let's go somewhere and have dinner or something. I don't care. That's all good. One thing I'm not is shy or scared. I'll walk up to a woman, no problem, like, and I'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" That's never been an issue. The issue is her. She's the issue. And let me tell you something. It's the same thing with my neighbor. I always used to come on here and talk about my neighbor. I got close to my neighbor, right? We were like getting close. We were like walking dogs with each other. We were really cool with each other. And then when things got really close, where it's like, we were starting to catch feelings for each other, she broke away. She like stopped speaking to me. She stopped wanting to like go on doggy walks and she'd make excuses and she'd run away. Like I was talking to her like, and then she'd be like, oh, my phone's ringing by. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this stupid ass woman? And I took it really slow. Like I'm not even interested in my neighbor like that. But I was like, you know what? Let me come out of my, let me go out of my norm and go after somebody that I wouldn't go after. And like, boom, it just didn't work. It was like it just went to shit. And I'm like, and now I just say hi and bye. That's it. And we'll talk like once in a blue moon. Even her parents were happy that we were talking. They were like pushing the issue. But she's the one who broke away. Like she's just some people I'm telling you, like, and some people they just it's I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier, and I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but some people have had so much bad luck in their love life that they're too scared to try again, or they just don't want to try again because they don't want to get themselves back into that, like, feelings and getting hurt again. Like, people are so scared of getting hurt. They're not scared to be in love. They're scared of getting hurt again. Like, I feel everybody's open to love and commitment, but they're not open to getting fucked over again. And if you've been fucked over multiple times, you get to the point where you don't even want to try again. You're happy not being brokenhearted, or even in a situation where you have to be in that predicament. So I respected her, and I was like, you know what? You're weird or whatever. In my mind, I said, this woman's weird, but I don't know what she's going through. And I have never seen her with a guy, and like years ago I did, but I thought maybe she was it was another guy with her, you know. But I don't see her with anybody, never. And I saw her today walking her dog, and I said hi to her, and that was it. But like I always try to like get myself in a position to date and to like be in a relationship, but the other person is like doesn't want it, but they still speak to me and they're still cool with me. They just don't want a relationship because a lot of people are broken now. A lot of people are like broken hearted. They can't get anybody decent. There is no one decent. Like, you've been through hell and back, so you don't want to go through that no more. And I respect that. Like, I'm not gonna like deny people's thoughts and what they've been through. I can't fix you. Yeah, exactly. It's I let me tell you something, Justin. That's me. I'm talking about myself. I'm the same way. I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to have a woman destroy my life or try to. It's men and women, but as a man, I'm talking about like the women that I deal with. So this woman that I'm talking to you about, I feel that's how she is because she got cheated on and she had to be a single mom all these years and had to like she doesn't want to trust another man, and that's fine. Like, that's okay, even though she knows I'm a good guy and I probably wouldn't do that to her. It's the risk. It's I don't want to take that risk. And then it's like me. I met my neighbor. I was like, yeah, damn, this can work. I don't mind. She's 10 years younger than me. She's a good person. I kind of like her, even though she's not my type. I have good conversations. We got things in common. Okay, cool. And then certain things happen, and I'm like, yeah, Mark, this woman ain't for you. Your instincts was right in the first time. Fuck this woman. Just be friends and don't try and be more than that. And now it's just hi, bye, we're friends, and that's it. There's no like nothing more. And trust me, I try, but it's like it's nothing. I can't force a woman to like me or be in a relationship with me. Fuck. And a woman can't force that on me either. It just has to be, common sense. A lot of people's trauma in life affects their future. Ashrani, the energy definitely got too intense for my neighbor. That's for sure. I felt it. It got too intense for her because I started to like, push the issue because I wanted to see where her head was at. And I was like, I invited her over here to like hang out with me at the pool because nobody was here. It was when my sister and my nephews went on vacation last year. And I was like, hey, why don't you come over and check the pool out later on if you're not busy? You know me. I'm got your Instagram. Just hit me up. I even told her, hit me up on Instagram when you're free, and you can come over. I'm gonna be home all night by the pool. We can have a drink or we can get dinner or something. And she never came over. She never texted me. She never said nothing. So I was like, maybe it was the wrong time. So about a month later, She asked about the pool. She goes, "Oh yeah, how's the pool and all that?" I say, "You been good in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm waiting for you." And she just like dodged the question and didn't come. So I was like, "That's two, and I'm not asking you no more. Fuck you." That's it. I didn't say let's go skinny dipping or let's go swimming. I just said let's hang out by the pool. If you want to go swimming, you're more than welcome to. But let's just hang out and have like a drink or get some dinner or whatever. No fucking way. She was like, no, no, uh-uh. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not asking you no more. I asked you twice. That's my answer. No answer is an answer. There you go, Hamana deal. Oh yeah, it's the Scorpio is the one that I feel is the right one because she's like somebody who I would definitely date and like know that it's she's a good person. Um, but my neighbor, hell no, I wouldn't even ask her anymore. She's just a joke. Like I asked her twice and three times almost. I can't remember the other time I asked her something and she denied me. And I was like, you know what? You put on this fucking show like you want me and you like me and you make all this effort and then you come over here sometimes and talk shit to me. And then when I ask you to hang out, you're like, nah. So I'm like, you're a fucking whack job. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, woman? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not dealing with you no more. And then after I stopped talking to her for like a month, like I would see her and just say hi and bye. After I stopped like really like not saying nothing to her, I was walking my dog and she stopped her car and started talking to me. Hey, I haven't seen you forever. You know, yeah, I miss our conversations. How's things? And I'm like, yeah, everything's good. I just kept going. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna well, my dog talk to you later. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're a weirdo woman. Like I already now that I stopped speaking to you, now you want to talk to me again? Like I tried already and you fucking reneged on me, so the hell with you. Yeah, the neighbor's a weirdo. She's I can't deal with her. She's like on some next level stupidity. But you know what? I don't want to bash her because like I don't like bashing anybody because I don't know what that person's been through. You know what I mean? She's a weirdo, yes, but she's misleading too. Like she'll mislead me to believe things. So I'm like, you know what? Like fuck you. I'm just trying to be cool with you and you're acting crazy. Like you're just fucking weird. I can't have weirdo people. Like it's either you like, yeah, exactly, game playing, yeah. I'll try with the Scorpio chick. I'll try with her and see where her head's at when I speak to her, see what she's about. Yeah, she don't really speak to me like that. Like, I wished her a happy birthday a couple months ago when she was her birthday and she said thank you and that was it. That's all it is, like friends. It's like, hey, how you doing? Okay, bye, hi, fuck you, whatever. Man, I ain't speaking to you like that. I tried already. And you know what? I actually like was getting somewhere with her where I was like, you know what, this might work, Mark, even though she's not your type, and I know you're not really attracted to her like that, but hey, you never know. Let me just try, like. And I was talking about it on here with people. I was like, yeah, go for it, go for it. And I did, and it backfired again. And I was like, yep, see, I told you I tried, but these women are just whack. They get traumatized and they think that every man is an asshole, every man is a cheater, and every man is this, and every man is that. Like I'm not every man. Like I might be the right one for you. Why don't you give it a try? You don't want to, oh, well, that's your loss, not mine. Yeah, I talked about her a few times on here because I was like getting excited because things were looking up, and then I was like, yep. And she like completely burnt my hope. And I was like, yep, this is why I'm single. There's women like this where they act like they want you and then just like close you off because they get too close and they start to like feel something and they're like scared. So I'm like, you know what? I don't need a scared ass woman. I want somebody that's got some confidence and wants to try and will take a risk. If you don't, then I don't want you. I ain't the time for that shit. Because I'm willing to take a risk, even though I've been hurt multiple times. I'm willing to take a risk to see what it's like. Even if we become friends and become like, cool friends, I don't have to fuck you. Just even if we become friends and that's about it. That's cool. I'll be friends with you. We don't have to be in a relationship. Men and women can be friends. So you never know. You can find me as a good friend. Simple. But if you're not, then fuck you. I don't care about you. You can be a little scaredy cat in the corner. You're never gonna find no D. And goodbye. Right, exactly. And I don't find anybody like that, Ashrani. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, I want a woman who actually wants to do what I want. Like try, see how it works. If it doesn't, we can become friends. If it's more, it's more. If it's not, then we can just remain friends and just understand that that's the level that we're on. And I have lots of women friends that they don't want to be more, but they're comfortable just being friends. You keep somebody a friend, but you can't be with them, like and that's cool, like. But if she has no courage to try and she wants to stay like stuck in her past and have that person ruin her life always on her mind or always make you like, the next person that she doesn't want that she wants to try but she's not sure, then I ain't got no time for that. It's either you're in or you're not at all. So that's the situations I find myself in. I always find like some woman that's been broken into pieces and I'm not gonna fix you. You gotta fix yourself. And then if you want to be in a relationship with somebody that ain't gonna do those things to you that this person did, then I'm the person for you. Because I'm not gonna disrespect you. I find myself not being in love with you or attracted to you anymore, I'm gonna tell you and then leave on my own accord. I'm not gonna like go fuck somebody else and cheat on you to get away from you. That's the stupidest thing ever in history to do to somebody. So if you're with somebody for like 5 years and you don't want them anymore, you just say, hey, look, I want to part and I can't be with you no more. I'm not gonna like, okay, I can't get away from her, I'm gonna cheat on her. That's just like stupid as shit. And then you find yourself in more karma. That's the worst thing that people do, to be honest. Yeah. And that's the reason why I haven't seen any of these women that I'm talking about with another man. So what's my chances? So that's why I get discouraged in wasting my time with them because I haven't seen them date anybody else. I haven't seen them with anybody. And I see these two women like on a regular basis. And I don't even hear of them with anybody. And their social media is just them and nobody else. Or their like, dog or their family or something like that, or their kid. And then yeah, exactly. I want somebody that's mentally and like doesn't fear. Been there, done that too, Ashrani, but I don't want no long distance shit. That didn't work either. You know? I've tried different I've tried different race, different like culture. I've tried everything, but sometimes when it doesn't work, you gotta let them find you. And if it doesn't happen, you just keep working on yourself. And like I always say on here, and it's the truth, I don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. I would like to, but if I don't, I'm happy by myself. I'm happy like being single and having my mom, my dad, my sister, my sibling, my dog, my nephews, my life, my business. Right now, my life is great. So I don't want some whack ass woman to be in my life to ruin everything or to play games. I ain't got no time for that shit because my energy is so good right now. I want a woman that's going to enhance my energy and make me even better. I don't want a woman that's going to hold me back or try to like run my life. And that's the only thing that's left out there. That's the truth, you know? So, like, whatever's meant to be is meant to be. But when I see the Scorpio again, if I see her in a place where, I can make her feel comfortable talking to me, then I'll do it. If not, I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable or, go too overboard or whatever. But I'll see how it goes. I'll try. It's no big deal to me. Like, I'll always try. I'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, if I see her somewhere, I'll speak to her. It's no big deal. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm also the same way for you guys. That's why a lot of women come in here and ask me to read their cards about a man because they know I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't want you guys to be of no asshole. We're tired of assholes and biatches. You know, I want to get some positive news for everyone. I really do. I wish I can tell everybody in here you're going to meet somebody this year and you're going to be happy for the rest of your life. I wish I can read that for everyone. I really do. And for myself. But, when it doesn't happen, then you just keep working on yourself. And that's why I'm a better person now than I've ever been because I don't have anybody holding me back. And I don't have a woman that's disrupting my life. And not all women are bad and not all men are bad. I want a woman that's going to make things better for me, not worse. Like I want a woman that's not going to use me for what I have, what I do. I don't want to be your maintenance man and just a sex object. I don't want that. I want us to like do shit together. I want us to build a future together. I want us to like do things. I want you to learn from me and I want to learn from you. That's how it should be. I want us to be best friends. I want us to be like inseparable. I want us to like do shit together and be happy and also give each other like time for each other. If I can't get that, then I don't want it. It's a waste of time. I have like, in mind what I want. And I'm not gonna change you. Hell no. I've never been the type of guy that's gonna change you for me. I wanna find you the way you are and we'll like see what we have in common. And then in whatever we don't, we just have to respect it. If you like going to ballet, I'll probably go with you, but I probably won't like going because I don't like ballet. And you probably don't like soccer because you don't want to see a bunch of men kicking around a ball in a goal net. But if you don't want to see that, then I'm not going to go see ballet and we just do our own shit. But if we both like fishing, then we'll both go fishing. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, you like ballet, fuck you, I'm never going, or, you're an idiot for doing that shit because all you do is like tippy toe and fucking swirl around and wear some bullshit. You know what I mean? So like that's the type of examples I'm dealing with. Like I don't care if you like something I don't, or you do something that I don't like me really care for. You do it on your time. I do my shit. You do your shit. We don't have to like do the same shit all the time. And I love doing different things. I'm the type of guy like I'll be like, look, what are we doing for dinner tonight? Like if I'm living with her and we're like, what are we doing for dinner tonight? And she'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'll be like, you know what? Let's go through the drive-through right now and just go get a burger and fries and just sit in the car and eat and just talk shit and have fun. Who gives a fuck? We worked hard today. We no cooking today. Let's go get something. Or hey, look, let's go for a walk on the beach tonight. It's nice. Shit like that. I love doing things like that. But not too many people, and I'm not gonna do it in the beginning and never do it again. I'm gonna do it like every fucking week. I'm gonna take advantage of like doing things while we can. You see what I mean? Like that's the best part of like being with somebody that's open to doing things. You actually, can be happy doing something with somebody. Or if she sees me painting, like if I'm painting like a bunch of chairs, right, in my workshop, and she's like, you know what, I've never painted a chair before, or like, I see how you do it. You want me to help you? I'm like, yeah, look, you got to do it like this. I have an extra brush over here. I have this. And if she wants to learn, I'll teach her. I'm not going to say, no, babe, this is not for you. I'm not going to be like, no, it's not for you. I'm going to say, yeah, sure, you can help me, but you got to do it this way. Let me show you how to do it. And if she says, no, I know how to do it, I'll be like, okay, go ahead. If you fuck it up, then I'm probably going to redo it when you're not around so I don't hurt your feelings. I'm not going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You were in my fucking chair. Like, I'm not like that. Like. Yeah, I feel like a relationship is a full-time job. You see what I mean? A relationship is a full-time job. It actually becomes a job. Whereas in the morning, this, and this, in the afternoon, it's that, and that's night, it's this. If you don't make things exciting and you don't like put in the time and the energy into that person and into the actual combination of you guys being together, then it don't make sense. It becomes boring, and then you'll be like, this person's a fucking idiot. Yeah, minimum arguing is definitely my choice. No arguing is my choice. But sometimes after a while you get fed up and you say something, and then it's like, oh boy. I wish your daughter to be in a great relationship too. I hope your daughter finds somebody like me. She'd be good to go. But that's the thing. Some people can't handle a decent person because they never had one. So then they get confused on how nice you are, or how decent you are, or how perfect things are. That I feel like that's a big problem, to be honest. I know it shouldn't be, but it is. If you think about it really, really like close, really like seriously, a lot of people don't even know what it's like to be with a good person because they've had shit their whole life. So when a decent person comes around, they question it. They're like, why is this person so nice? Why, if this person's so nice, then why aren't they married already? Or why aren't they with somebody? That's the biggest question, like a lot of people say. Like, if you're so, nice to me and had been, and you're like perfect for me, why weren't you like taken already? That's the biggest, like, I think, discrepancy there is towards somebody. Because if you're with a dickhead or a bad person your whole like time, you know, then it's your fault. Or because I treat you good, you finally found God put me in your path because you need a good man. You don't need another dickhead. So you have to learn how to deal with a real person and a real guy or a real man. Once you start dealing with it, then you'll figure it out. But if you can't handle that and you're used to bullshit, then you're gonna go back to it, or you're gonna try and test my patience to see if I am an asshole, or if I do fuck you off, or I do abuse you like that last person did. And if I do, you probably love me more because you'll be like, okay, finally, he's an asshole just like everybody else, so I'm good with that. And I know that sounds delusional and crazy, but that's how it is. I've experienced that many times where I'm like, fuck, I've been so nice to this person. Why the fuck are they treating me like weird? This don't make no sense. It's because you can't handle a decent person because you never had one. So you get confused on why I'm not taken already because I'm supposed to be, this great guy. And that's the facts. It happens every day. But see, I'm different. If I if I'm with a genuine woman, I'm like, okay, cool, this is great. She's actually decent. She's actually genuine. She actually tells the truth. Oh, great. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, why, if this is the case, because you're dealing with assholes all this time. So now you're not. So now life is gonna be better. And then you slowly find out that that person is the right person. What's so hard about that? I don't get it. I don't know why a woman does that shit. Women always do that to me. Oh, you're so nice, Mark. When they say that, I know it's over. When a woman tells me, "Oh, Mark, you're so nice," I'm like, "Oh fuck. Oh well, it's over between me and her now." She says I'm so nice. So if she says that, that means that I have no chance in the world. And it's true. Every time a woman says I'm so nice, I'm like, "Oh well, it ain't gonna work." And it's so sad, but it's so true. Yep. But if she says you're an asshole, I know I have a great chance. And it's happened like about a handful of times where I've been really nice and then I turn into this asshole and then you want me in your life. You want me to be that asshole. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't you want like the nice me? Why do you want to see me mad? Why do you want me to call you a dumb bitch? I don't want to do that. Fuck, I had a great time not calling you any names. But now you're acting like a dumb bitch, so I'm gonna call you one. And then you want to call me and act like nothing ever happened and love me. I'm like, what the fuck am I missing here? I don't want to do this shit. I don't want you, woman. You better fucking get cracked. Bye. Smell you later. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that's how my life has been. I'm talking from my experience. It's like it's just the way it is. You know, some men and women don't know how to handle somebody decent because they never had anybody decent. They've always had shit. So if you're not used to decent, then you're not gonna know how to treat it or how to deal with it. Hey, love and life, how you been? Long time no see. I'm glad you called me. I've been on here for 3 hours. That's why. Talking about all sorts of shit. For the past hour, I've talked about relationships. The first hour was politics. And in between that, I've been answering questions. So, yeah, it's been a long live of a lot of shit. Life. And ain't shit right. That's for sure. Yeah, Justin, I agree. Well, Ashrani, it a man's point of view to a woman that wants to actually listen is a great thing because a lot of men say things differently. A lot of men like bash women too much, and I'm not that type of person because I know not all women are bad and not all men are bad either. But I respect women because I've never seen my mom and dad argue with each other and tell each other like "fuck you," "fuck this" and that. They don't talk to each other like that. I have respect for women. Like I don't want to talk to you like that. I really don't. I don't want to say you dumb bitch, fuck you, you hoe. I don't want to talk like that to a woman. That's fucking disrespectful, you know? But if I have to, I will. And I'm not going to feel good about it. But, you need to hear it because that's who you are. But if you're good to me, then I'm never going to have to talk to you like that. I don't want to have to call you a lying asshole, you know? Yeah, I'll be here. I'm always here. I'm good. I'm here like almost every night. Last night I wasn't here, but I was just too tired. Yeah, some biatches need to be checked, and some men too. Like everybody, like I'm honestly, I don't know what more to do because like I feel like a woman will be better off with me because I'm not like these fucking idiots. But I'm not gonna sit there and like publicize myself like a fucking like a salesman, you know? It's either you want me or you don't. And if you want a real man, I'm there, I'm your guy. But if you don't, then hopefully you find somebody as real as me. But even when you find me and you deal with me, you might not like me because I'm too real for you. And you want me to argue with you. You want bullshit. You want drama because you watch it on TV. So you think that I'm going to be Young and the Restless material for you. You want to change me into Young and the Restless material and soap opera material. But it ain't going to happen because I don't want no drama. I just want love and peace for fuck's sake. You know? Yeah, respect would be nice, but the truth would be better. I'll take truth over respect. Honest to God, I would take truth over everything. If you never lied to me, I'll love you for the rest of your life. That's how I am. Friend, family, girlfriend, whatever. If you're always telling me the truth, then you and I will be friends forever. Because I ain't lying to no, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and lie to a person that don't lie to me. Now, if you're lying to me, I'm gonna lie to you so you can get your own medicine. But you know, if you're always telling me the truth and I see the truth and I see it and I believe it and I'm witnessing it, then you and I is gonna be always together. We're always gonna be cool. Because I'm gonna always do the same back. Once you start lying, that's when I disconnect. It's no no. You ain't lying to me. Fuck you. Goodbye. Even if you tell me one lie and never lie to me again, I'm still gonna believe. I'm still not gonna have a hard time trusting you because you did it. You shouldn't have done it. And that's the biggest problem I have to deal with is lies. And I don't want nobody lying to me. Because I don't lie to you, don't lie to me. Especially if we're like getting into a relationship or we're getting close. I don't want to find out like a year down the road that, you know, something happened, you know, you didn't tell me, you know, or you said a lie and then I caught you in the truth. You know, I don't want that. You either don't tell me at all or don't lie to me at all. It's better not even to tell me something than to lie to me. That way I don't have to say, oh, well, you lied. I'll say, oh, well, you didn't tell me, but you know, you're telling me now. Okay, cool. Maybe you weren't ready to tell me this certain thing, but now you're telling me. So cool. Whatever, you know, I'll deal with it. Or at least you didn't lie to me. That's cool. I'll respect you for that. You can keep something from me, but don't lie to me. There's a difference. A secret is a secret, and but a lie is worse. That's just me personally talking, you know. Yeah, well, I have a habit of telling females calm down, but I say turn it down, sweetheart. When my sister gets angry, I said, hey, turn it down, sweetheart. Take it easy. And she was like, I say, hey, turn it down, calm down. And then when I do it, she be like, hey, who the fuck you talking to? I said, hey, I'm talking to fucking you. I did that a long time ago. This woman was like shouting, and my nephews was around. I'm like, hey, turn it down, sweetheart. And they started laughing. They was like, I can't believe you told that woman that shit. I was like, yeah, that woman's too fucking loud, man. I was like, hey, turn it down, sweetheart. You're a little too loud. She didn't say nothing back to me. She was embarrassed. And my nephews always say that to me. Hey, bro, look, tell that woman turn it down, sweetheart. I think because I told her sweetheart and told her like in a nice way to turn it down, she was cool with me. I was like, this woman's too fucking loud in the shop. I was like, sweetheart, turn it down, please, turn it down. And she's like, okay, all right, all right. I'm like, yeah, don't say nothing to me, woman. I'll throw some at you. Yeah, see, Love and Life would have been turn it down. How about I fucking throw something at you, you son bitch? Oh fuck, she's serious. Oh shit. All right, sweetheart. Yeah, say whatever you want. Don't call me sweetheart. Fuck you talking to? All right. I didn't say anything. Bye. I'll be security. This woman's crazy. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. See, I know you women. I know you be ready for action. That's why I ain't telling one thing I stand up to like feisty women, you know. Because when they come all up in my face and say they're gonna slap me, I'll be like, yeah, you slap me, it's me to you, you to that fucking floor. So if you want to go sleep tonight, right on that floor, you hit me, I dare you. And then that stops the argument because they know I'll fucking knock their ass out. Don't be hitting me. If I ain't touching you, don't touch me. I don't want to hear that, oh, don't touch a woman shit. I'm not gonna outright hit you, but if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You asked for it. Want to hit like a man? You can get knocked the fuck out like a man. Don't hit me. You out of your damn mind? Don't touch me, woman. Knock your ass the fuck out. That's one thing I don't like is a woman like hitting me or touching me, like punching me or something. Ah, knock your ass out. You want to hit like a man? You can get knocked the fuck out like one. Don't you dare hit me. I ain't touching you. No, no. Mm-mm. Don't you dare. Thank God I never had to. I don't want to do that. Trust me. That's something in my life I pray to God to never have to do. That's the last thing I want to do is knock out a woman. But if you hit me, you can get knocked the fuck out. 'Cause that's a natural instinct for me. I can't stand being touched like that. That ain't happening. But unless she's like, one of those fighter women, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, all right, sweetheart, no problem, no problem. Hey, Router, how you doing? I'm doing good, huh? You all right? Yeah, if she's like a boxer or like MMA fighter or whatever, octagon, like sick, crazy women. If she's like bigger than me, I'll be like, all right, sweetheart, I'll turn it down, bye. Don't hit me, please. I'm not me the fuck out. You put me. Love and Life's like, I wish a bitch would. Nah, not me. I don't want that. I don't want no smoke with no women and no fight, no like violence. No. I'll take a rain check on that. Thanks. I don't even like seeing women fight each other. I don't even like that. I don't like seeing any. I don't even watch fighting, to be honest. A lot of my friends watch UFC and MMA fighting shit on TV where they're in the octagon beating the shit out of each other. I don't like watching violence. If I watch violence on TV or any type of violent stuff, I'll dream of it and I won't like it. I can't stand violence, to be honest. I don't like people hitting each other, and I don't like seeing it. That's one thing that I've never liked in my life. I've never liked violence. I mean, I'll knock your ass the fuck out and defend myself. Yeah, I've done it before, done it a few times, but not by choice. I've never like hit someone just to hit them or started a fight just to start it. If trouble comes looking, then I'm gonna knock you the fuck out if I can. I'll do it. But I hate violence. I've never liked it. I don't even like to watch it. That's just me personally. I just don't like it. Some people love watching that shit, not me. I watched wrestling for years, but the wrestling's different. Wrestling was like fake and it was like light violence back in the day. Now it's a little different. No, it's different. I know it's fake anyway, so it's different. But Yeah, I'm not one to deal with one. Yeah, we are on a grown folks level now, loving life. We are on a grown. There's all grown folks in here now. We don't want no smoke with that life. So it's just the way it is. But hey, hopefully not. Hopefully none of us get into any fights or anything like that. You know, Ilda is a karate expert, so even though she knows karate, I wouldn't want no smoke with her either. If I was around Ilda, I'll feel happy. Like I got somebody that will karate chop your fucking ass, you know. Or if any woman acts up, I'll be like, Ilda, take care of my light work, please. Sure, Marky. Wow. No. Boom. Bitch knocked out. That's it. I'll just tell Ilda to deal with my light work. Yeah, I don't. I don't like violence. But I'll knock you out though, if I have to. Yeah, exactly. Did it karate just in case. I've had a few fights in my lifetime, but I'm not a violent person. I don't want violence. I don't like it. Even movies, even when I watch movies and like violent movies and shit, I don't like that. It just doesn't set right with me. I've never been like a person to watch like violent shit. I mean, I sometimes I talk like that, but it's just because I would slap the shit out of you. I would be violent if I have to defend myself or defend somebody I love, but I'm not like looking for it. No, I'm being serious. Like I'm talking really, really serious. Like I don't like violence, but I'll knock your ass out. That's it. If you talk shit to me and you hit me, I'm gonna knock you out, or I'm gonna try to at least. I'm gonna fight you if you hit me. If you hit me, I'm gonna fight. But if I'm not gonna outright hit you for no reason or like provoke a fight, I don't like that. It's not good. I've seen a lot of fights in my lifetime and broke up a lot of fights. I had to like literally pull my friend off his girlfriend for choking the shit out of her. Yeah, the Rambo movies weren't really that violent. It wasn't physical violence. It was more like blowing up shit and like the arrows going through their ass and shit like that. But yeah, many years ago, I was maybe like 19, 20. My best friend at the time, he was going through a child support situation, and he was like he had a daughter with this lady, and she was like a lawyer. She was like just graduating from college, and she was like a lawyer, but she got pregnant and she like had the daughter, and the daughter was like maybe 6, 7 months old, and she got into like fights with him all the time, and because she was a lawyer, she was like not allowing him to see like the baby because they were like not seeing eye to eye. They weren't married or anything, but she was being a bitch. Like she deserved it in a way. And he loves kids. Like he still takes care of the daughter till today. And I drove in the yard and to come see him, and we were gonna go out, whatever. And he's got his hands around her neck, and she's like turning purple. He was like trying to kill her, and I had to get out of the car. I ran over to him. I put my arms around his waist and pulled him off. And he was like, he said thank you afterwards, but he was mad at me because he said he wanted to kill her. And I was like, no, you can't kill that bitch, man. Don't go to fuck jail because of that fucking hoe. Don't worry about her. Cause she ended up like being with some other guy, and he found out, and he was like completely pissed. Like, so anyway, she ended up not being with that guy anyway. She ended up being with somebody else. And I told him, I said, look, this is the consequences of dealing with a hoe. You know, sometimes beautiful looking women are the worst. They're not good. But anyway, he ended up. I'm so glad I came there when I did, because if not, he'd probably be in jail for killing her. And I don't blame him in a way because I wouldn't want that to happen to me either, you know. But yeah, I had to seeing that at 19, 20, whatever I was, seeing that, I was like, fuck, man. I hope that never happens to me, man. I hope to God that I don't get a woman pregnant and like she cheats on me and I'm fucking choking her. And thank God I have a good friend that's gonna pull me off or killing this bitch. You know, so like I remember that day like it was yesterday, and I tell people about that story. I'm sure he wouldn't want me to, but he won't know anyway. But yeah, I did that for him that day, and you know, he's not a violent person either, but he lost his shit that day, and yeah, I saw her. The only time I saw her was with that purple face being choked. And his mom came around the corner because she heard the racket. His mom came out and was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, she was like, "Thank God, Mark, you fucking pulled him off because he's bigger than me." But you know, I had to like bear hug him and like pull him off and like spread his like hands away from her neck and like pull him back. I found the strength to do it because if not, he would have killed that. But yeah, that's why I don't like violence, you know, and I just don't. I've seen a lot of people get beat up. And I've seen like a lot of bad things. Like I was born in a gangster neighborhood where I saw guys get fucked up and slapped up and shit, and I had to stop fights and things like that, and you know make sure people weren't you know and kill somebody. So yeah, I just don't like looking at it or even being involved in violence. I hate it. Can't stand it. And thank God, like I haven't been in anything like that. I just don't like it, and I don't condone it to anybody either. Yeah, she deserved it in a way, but you know, it's just like it's not. Things got better anyway. Like after that, like she was so scared of him, and she had like a restraining order against him, and man, he went through so much shit. But I saw his daughter not too long ago. She's so beautiful, and she's like 20 something. And I was like, I want to. I every time I see her, I'm like, fuck. When you were like 6 months old, you would have didn't have a mom or a daddy. I was like, fuck. It would have been Uncle Mark to the rescue. But yeah, thank God everything worked out though. Yeah, I've seen like I've almost been stabbed uh, twice by somebody. One guy tried to stab me one time for money, and then my friend was next to me, my cousin actually. He saw the whole thing and he was like doing like eye contact with me, and then um, he ended up going to like a police officer because there was like a lot of guys against me and this my cousin. So my cousin ended up going to the police officer. The police officer stepped in, and the guy had the knife right on my belly. He was ready to like put it in, and I was like, "I ain't giving you no money. Fuck you." And he's like, "Yeah, fuck me." So he stuck like the point of the knife on the side of my belly. He was like, "Yeah, I got my knife right here. I'm gonna stick it all the way in if you don't give me my fucking money. Give him money." I was like, "I ain't giving you shit. You might as well stab me." And then next thing you know, the cops came and like arrested him, and I ain't seen him since. That happened to me when I was like maybe 15, 14, 15 years old. A couple guys tried to rob me, and then my cousin saw it, made eye contact, and he was like, I was like, okay, cool. I just tried to like stall him. I was like, here we go, like it's some bullshit. And then one time, I was in my van. I had all my DJ equipment. I had just finished DJing for a women's hockey fundraiser, and I did it for free. And I packed all my shit and I locked my van and I got in the van. I started to drive. Four guys came out of like this bush, came in front of the car, and they were like, "Yeah, you know, give me your money and give me your shit. And I'm like, I'm taking your chain and your wallet and your watch. And I'm like, you ain't taking fucking nothing. And he was like, yeah, you know. And so he showed me a knife and he had brass knuckles and my window was like down like this much. So it was two guys in front and the other guy was trying to like puncture the tires to flatten the tires. And I'm like, I got to do something quick. And nobody was around. It was just me. And then my other friends were in the parking lot, but they were parked further up. They didn't really see what was going on, right? So like they kind of ambushed me, and I'm like, "What are you gonna do, Mark? Are you gonna like drive the van and kill these two guys in front of you, or what?" I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll run these motherfuckers over. I don't care. I ain't getting stabbed for this bullshit. You know, I ain't getting killed for this shit. I'm running these motherfuckers over. I don't care if you're standing in front of the van or not." So I counted to three. I put the car in gear, and he was watching me because he knew I was going to take off. And then he put his hand in the window and he grabbed my chain and he pulled it and it went cock. And the cross, I still have it right here, the diamond cross that I showed on here not too long ago. The cross went bang in front, and I looked down and the cross was there, and he took the chain. And as he was releasing his hand and I felt it, and he scratched my neck all up, and then he went to go punch me and I hit the gas pedal, and the two guys in front went, I knocked their asses out of the way. The other guy was like, ran, and the guy who took my chain, he was running. I looked in the rear view mirror, the side mirrors. I watched all four of them get up and go. Like they helped the other two guys off the ground. And I was like skidding on the grass, like I was changing the gears. Then I made it through the gap. And then my friend comes back in the car. He was like, yo, what the fuck was that? I was like, yeah, I just got robbed. The guy stole my chain, scratched my fucking neck. He goes, man, I knew I should have waited, man. Fuck. But nobody was there. I said, yeah, these guys came out of the trees. They had it all planned. They could see it. And then I was like, look, man, I'm good. Like, I don't give a fuck about that chain. The pendant's right here. And like, it was the my pendant that I have with the diamonds. It's a cross with the diamonds, and it was faced up towards me. And I was like, see, God had my back. God saved me. And I've had that pendant ever since for like 20 years. And I was like, yep, see, everything happens for it. All that for DJ equipment. And thank God I had the van locked as I was leaving. I always do, because that's a lot of money of equipment that I had. And the thing is, no, this was here in Bermuda. This was here in Bermuda. Both incidents, yeah. Where I actually, almost got stabbed and killed twice, all because of money and bullshit, It's sad. But shortly after that, like about a year later, I retired from DJing and I never went back. Not because of that incident, but just because I was getting older and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. But the thing that happened with those four guys, they were well known. I saw their faces, but they were like young. They were like 10 years younger than me at the time. I was probably like about maybe 26 or 27, and they were like maybe 16, 15. And they were probably in that party. I didn't even know because I wasn't really looking at the crowd like that. But they were young, and the tall guy, he looked familiar, but I didn't like. He looked like somebody I knew. So when my boys found out that I got robbed, and those guys tried to do shit to me, they were like, "What they look like?" And I'm like, "Well, they look like this, this, and this." He's like, "I know exactly who they are. We're gonna fuck them up." And I'm like, "Look, man, don't worry about it. They took a bullshit chain. Who cares? I got the pen. The pendant's worth way more than the chain." So I said, "No, but that's not right. They shouldn't be touching you. Fuck that shit. I was like, look, man, don't do anything. Just leave them alone." Next thing you know, about a week later, some of my boys that I know end up breaking the guy's fingers and fucking him up and beating the shit out of him. And I was like, "Oh, well, that's you guys. You want to do it for me? Go ahead." I said, I don't know who they are, so I can't do it. and they actually showed me like the guy all beat up and broke his fingers. And now that guy's been in jail. The guy that didn't rob me, but the guy that was in front of the car, like one of their leaders, I guess, of the gang or whatever. He's actually in jail still because he stabbed a police officer. So yeah, he's not even around. I wouldn't even recognize him if I saw him today because he probably looks way different than he looked 20 years ago. But this happened like 20 years ago. But my gangster friends dealt with him, unfortunately. But well, I mean, it's cool. They did. I didn't ask them to, but they did. And they showed me that they beat the shit out of him, and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, because like they don't want, because they know I'm like I don't do shit like that to people. So they robbed me, and then they robbed the wrong person because they got slapped up afterwards. So they got the main guy who organized it because he confronted me. He goes, yeah, you robbed this guy in this van, DJ guy. And the guy said that he laughed. He said, yeah, we robbed that guy. We took his chain. Blah, blah, blah. He goes, yeah. Bah. Beat the shit out of him and broke his fucking fingers. I said, don't you ever rob that guy again. And I'm like, okay, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, but no thanks. I didn't want to like make it worse in retaliation and shit, but it never happened, so it's cool. But yeah, like I said, I was brought up in a rough area, in a rough neighborhood. Not this one, but the one I was born in. It's no longer rough anymore. There's people that are all dead and gone and just like different now. But yeah, they got him back for me. Like they didn't. I didn't even want to tell him who it was, like, because I didn't even want that retaliation. He was gonna get karma anyway from God. So, but yeah, he ended up getting slapped up. Him and his crew, and ended up breaking his fingers. So I was like, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. As long as they don't come back for me again. But yeah, those are like the two incidents I've been through in my lifetime where it was pretty tough, but everything worked out in the end. I'm here. So now I just try to stay out of the public eye and stay away from DJing and going out and shit because people are crazy. Like people are crazy. Yeah. Hey Nina, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? Yeah. 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 I had a those two close calls there, but thank God I had like people to that was there at the time that helped me. Because people are cowards. Like they'll get you in numbers and they can't do it by themselves. I never have a one-on-one problem. It's always like the gang ganging up on you type shit that I don't like. Yeah. I'm doing good, Nina. I'm just here shooting the shit. I should be getting to bed soon. I've been on here for like over 3.5 hours. Holy shit. Yeah, I stay away from orbit hoes and hoes period and crazy people. And I try to stay away from public parties, and I try to stay away from everybody because people are just so crazy that you might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like innocent people always like end up getting bad things happening to them. So like I just don't want to be out and about in public. I just don't want to be around people anymore because people are just crazy. People do dumb shit. I just don't want to be around anybody. I had honestly, I had a great childhood and I had a great DJing career, but I dealt with a lot of drunk ass people. I dealt with a lot of angry people. I dealt with like jealousy and competition in my DJ days. The 20 years that I was in the DJ business, I had a hard time because there was too much competition, too much jealousy, envy, people that were doing dumb shit. And then when I was like 34, 35, I got out of it. So I haven't done it in like 12 years. And it was the best decision I made. It hurt because it was something I was really good at and something that I enjoyed. But I had to give it up for my safety and for like just like getting away from people. Like I can't handle being around a bunch of assholes, especially drunk people and shit like that. I don't like being around alcohol and drugs and shit like that. Been there, done that, and I wanted to get away from it. Plus, like the age group was different too. Like, as I got older, the crowd got younger, and I couldn't handle that. Yeah, see, Hermana, like you never know. Like they have you checked, and like people are so cruel and mean and shit. Like, that's why I love where I live right now because like a lot of like people that rob you, they have to be like close to an escape route. And where I live, it's a dead end. There's nowhere to go. So if you rob anybody, like, and everybody here has cameras and security and pets. So like they've robbed my neighborhood, but at the bottom of the hill. It's like a thief ain't gonna walk up this hill or drive up this hill because it's a dead end. You can't go anywhere, and there's only trees, and they ain't going in the trees because they'll be too scared, you know. But like everybody around here is like, never been robbed up here, and I hope that always stays that way. But down the bottom of the hill, where it's closer to the road, they've been robbed a few times. Like the bikes have been robbed. Nobody's really broken into anybody's house. I think just once somebody did down the bottom of the hill, but they're not gonna come all the way up here. They have it checked. I've seen people come up here and like blah blah blah, but they're like, yeah, fuck that. We ain't robbing these people. They got cameras everywhere. They got dog. It's just too much of a hassle. What if we come off the hill and we can't go nowhere? Because there's only one way in and one way out here. There's no other way out. So that's why we don't really get robbed up here because it's a dead end. Like you can't go nowhere. There's nowhere to escape unless you're on foot. But then if you're on foot and you're walking through a bunch of trees, you're gonna hear the person going through the trees. So they're not that dumb. But there's a big banana patch at the bottom of the hill, and people been robbing bananas off the trees. And now, like the farmer, he told me that he didn't really tell me, but there's another guy that told me that he has like trip lines in the bushes to catch the person, and like he's got a camera set up, like a battery powered camera in there, and he's got like like booby traps in the banana patch so people won't steal his bananas because it's literally like 100 feet from. It's probably less than 100 feet from the road. So like you can drive by and see like there's banana trees in here, so people will like steal the bananas and shit. People are a bunch of idiots, man. Yeah, well that's good, Johnson. Oh yeah, that's what they need, Hermana. That's what they need. Oh man, I need to come visit you then. There's a brothel across the road. Oh shit. I'll be in my glory. I'll be over there every night. No, I'm only teasing. I'll be broke. Damn, you got a lot of action over there in Johnson. Shit. Dang, man. I would be watching that shit. That'd be like a comedy hour for me. I'd be like, look at this idiot. I'd be like, look at this hoe. I've never been to a brothel. I don't know. See how it goes. I'm only teasing. I don't want no STD. Hell no. Brothels are full of STDs. This whole world is full of STDs. You keep that shit to yourself. I ain't scratching myself all goddamn night. You must be crazy. You know, You know what I'm saying? I'll be thirsty. I'll be starving. I'll be looking through that window saying, fuck it, just one time. I just gotta go over there. Come on, Mark. Let's go. Fuck it. Put out the cash. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll be like, let me call Love and Life, see if they want to go with me. Jocelyn's gonna take me next door to visit the Jocelyn's gonna take me next door to visit the owner. The guy be like, oh hey Jocelyn, how you doing? Be like, oh, you want to be a member like Jocelyn? Oh yeah, sure, I'll be a member, yeah. Jocelyn be like, no, I'm not a member. Check him out. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. I would be. I'll be looking at that shit. I'll be laughing like crazy. I'll be like, look at this idiot. Poor guy. He was in there for 3 minutes. I'll be on fire. And damn right, I'll be itchy. I always my friend has this saying. We used to tease each other when we saw like a girl or whatever. And he'll be like, fuck man, I really want that girl, but I don't want to have no sick nuts. And that's what we would say. We were like, I want that girl so bad, but I don't want no sick nuts. And we would just keep saying it. People would be like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about? And then when we told them, they would laugh like crazy. It would be like our code for like, no, don't do it. So we would laugh. We're like, fuck man, I don't want it. Oh, I'm sure. But that's gonna get me in trouble. That might get me sick nuts. I don't want that. No sick nuts around here. Can't have no sick nuts. I need my nuts to do some good news. You time the old guy. See, look, Jocelyn's timing. I'm be like, oh shit. He's gonna have that good shit and then go next door with a blue pill. Poor guys. I couldn't imagine spending all that money on some dirty hoods all the time. You had the corona, you got the vaccinated coochie. When all that shit came out here, I used to say, look, I only want that vaccinated coochie, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on around here. I used to tease everybody. I don't know if you guys remember that. I used to talk that shit on here all the time. I used to be like, yeah, man, if I go to the strip club, I'm gonna ask these girls if they're vaccinated, if the coochie's vaccinated. Because if not, I'm gonna get COVID. Instead of COVID, I used to say COVID. And you just reminded me about that shit. I used to say all that stuff on here and make everybody laugh. If the coochie ain't vaccinated, you're gonna get COVID. Okay? Not COVID, you can get COVID. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work. I know she ain't got no STD, that's for sure. Well, I don't know that for sure. I might have to get some medical certificates. She might ask me for that. She'd be like, "Oh, Mark, I saw you with that girl. Did you have sex with her? Did I heard she had an STD. No, sweetheart, I ain't got no sick nuts. I'll get a certificate if you want. Want to take me to the clinic? I wouldn't even know how to test for that shit. I ain't even no clue. I know I ain't got no sick nuts. I'm good. Fuck that shit, and I don't want any either. That's another thing I think holds a lot of people back. You don't want to get that STD. Fuck that. I'll be devastated if that shit happened to me. I'll be so mad. I want to kill that bitch. Better not give me that shit. Get it notarized and get it authorized. All right, it's authorized. You can hit it now. All right, let me stop talking this shit right here. Let me get out of here. Anyway, it was nice talking to everybody. I had a good night tonight. I've been on here for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Holy shit. This is the longest live I've been on for a long, long time. This is the longest I've been on here. I got on here at like 9:45 and it's 1:30 in the morning. This is the longest live I've had this year, I believe. But yeah, it was fun. We had politics talk, government, taxes, hoes, brothels. We had some questions answered, some messages. I got to see all of you in here, talk shit, have fun. I wish you guys a wonderful Sunday. Have a good weekend. Here in Bermuda, it's raining all day. Still raining, I can hear it. It's supposed to rain here until Sunday, Monday. But yeah, I should be here tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'll be here. I'll hang out with you guys tomorrow night, talk some more shit. Try and keep the politics away from the channel. But it's okay to talk about it in a civilized way, like we have. Nobody got mad, nobody got defensive. Everything was cool. As long as we can keep it like that, we can talk shit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, they ain't doing nothing for us anyway. Fuck 'em. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go see Jocelyn now, and I'm going to go visit the brothel, and then I'm gonna go sleep. Not. I can't. But Jocelyn's gonna keep her eye on the brothel and see who's coming in and out. You won't see me. But now that I know it's there, if I'm feeling like kind of frisky, I might take a trip. And then after that, I'm gonna have to go to the Flamingo Express Inn. Yeah, get that lobster, that snapper. A lot of snappers over there. But that's good, Josh, and I'm glad everybody has a good laugh. That's my aim on here, is to laugh and be happy. Ashrani, thanks for being here. Love and life, good seeing you always. Hermana, love you. Justin, thanks for making me laugh and talking about and getting everybody so excited. Miss Bikini, take care. I'll see you guys. Yeah, we get the champagne. There you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.